So, where we left off, the Stormbreaker was sent careening down to the Earth after the Crucible fully activated, after getting charged with the life energy of your party, as well as dear Preston and a few other your biotic companions. So, with now everyone's in rough shape after battling the Reapers, but it appears that they have all been destroyed along with all other traces of synthetic life, including the Meeri'Naras. But everyone seems to be okay aboard the Stormbreaker. Aboard the ship itself, you all find yourselves not mobile, but in a field of corn on the Earth's surface.
Oh, yeah.
And as everyone gets their bearings, you can see some cities in the distance, some multiple smokestacks, as well as a number of Kodiak shuttles on the way to pick everybody up. So they all fly around you, and they start, making waves in the corn around you until they make landfall, and the doors open with largely Alliance Marines rushing out. Not with their guns at the ready, but, they have weapons on them.
Mm-hmm. As they should.
Mm-hmm. They start asking all of you if everyone's okay. And they immediately begin getting out medical equipment and start checking your systems, syncing up with your Omni tools.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing that catches your eye is they seem to be very gentle and willing to help with the entire crew, including all four of you.
Mm-hmm.
But they're a little rougher with Preston Orion.
Of course.
Couldn't imagine why.
You can see one of them has got his hands on Preston's back, another trying to put him into cuffs. And they both of these Marines have their weapons at their side. They both have a hand on them.
Is there anyone he didn't piss off?
Probably not.
I think after Piper sees that, she's gonna hey, be easy with him. We're still hurt.
He's under arrest.
I see that, but you can be a little less rough with him.
Easy now. We're all going to the same place.
Okay, well, that's my brother you're dealing with.
No offense, Pip. He had it coming.
He just looks at you and he goes, it's all right. I understand.
Worse things could happen.
I want to step up and be like, well, where are you transporting him to from here?
We're all going to Vancouver, Alliance HQ, or what's left of it.
All right. Well, if it's all the same to you, this man was under our custody for a while. I'd like to send a couple of my men to make sure it's all right.
Make a persuasion roll.
Oh shit, here we go. First roll of the session.
Let's see. Let's see. The thing I have a 0 modifier.
No, you got this.
Why did you speak? That's a 1.
Oh
You dice jail.
Whoa.
Was that the same dice you rolled a 1 on earlier?
Yes.
There's the dice jail right there.
Can I steal
Done.
one?
First
Go.
dice jail.
What a great way to start.
Good start, everybody.
Preston's going to jail. That D20's going to jail.
I was so
all going
confident
to
in that,
jail.
too. I was so confident in that, too.
That was so good. That was such a confident, fucking dice.
Whoops.
Just in case.
We'll take it from here, sir. He's in good hands.
He better be.
Hands.
She's just gonna glare at them.
Very well, but I'm going to probably look into her report after. I would like to make sure it's clean.
He doesn't look intimidated, but he definitely is trying to treat you all with respect.
Yes.
He just goes like, yes ma'am, yes sir. You have our word.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Juan. I appreciate the attempt.
Well, I don't think they're up to date with everything, so...
No, they're clearly not.
Swear to God. Swear to me.
Swear to me.
So, as everyone is getting gently nudged into the direction of some of the Kodiak shuttles, Preston is getting forced into one of his own. But seeing as he seems to be complying with how things are going, the whole thing goes, the whole snatch and grab of your party the crew went off without a hitch.
Mm-hmm.
He just went along with it.
Okay.
Piper, you look across the field, and you take one last glance at Preston Orion as he kind of gives you the slightest smile as the shuttle door closes.
I think she'll just smile back and be like, and just, I don't know if he can hear her, be like, it's gonna be okay. I'll see you soon. So.
Don't take any showers, Preston.
Shut up!
We've got a really good lawyer.
We do.
Oh, yeah.
Aurelia asks, kind of just all of you in general, like, how is the Alliance going to even contain him? The Earth is in shambles.
Who knows? I don't know what the fuck their plan is.
Guess we're all about to find out.
Yeah, I guess
They'll
so.
contain him if he lets them contain
He
him.
seems to be complying, so hopefully that puts him in better graces.
Julian just goes, like, Aurelia and I are definitely feeling a bit tapped out.
Yeah.
With what Preston's gone through, I wouldn't be surprised if his biotics were drained entirely. Perhaps for good.
Probably
He might not have any means to fight back.
Well, that would work out in his favor, that's for sure. Hopefully.
Well, his mission is complete, so
Yeah.
looks like he got what he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he doesn't make more trouble in prison, he should be fine.
I don't think he will.
Worst comes to worst, we can just bust him out, says Scorn.
Oh, we didn't get the jailbreak last time. This could be fun.
I'm
Jailbreak!
tired. I don't want a jailbreak.
I'm exhausted.
I don't want to do another jailbreak. Quit crying, Mary. Come on. I died last time.
Why are you so mean?
So, as you begin to load up onto the shuttles, everyone seems to be accounted for.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Aurelia, Julian, Scorn, Rourke, Bracken, Jesse, Sykes, all your crew members, all the nameless Quarians that valiantly assisted in the defense of Earth.
My boys.
And with that, this is where the screen fades out and then says 3 weeks later.
Oh. Okay.
Sooner than I thought. It was going to be 6 months.
So, 3 weeks later. And imagine the imagery you're seeing before you is a farm. And it's not a particularly big farm, but it's a very well put together farm. Very old-fashioned. Very much like our real-world modern-day farms. Very devoid of any particularly high-tech equipment, save for the house, which seems to be, you know, more of like a metallic, Mass Effect-y looking house.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see on the front porch a young woman, now with white streaks in her hair, gearing up in her dress blues, as she looks upon her homestead for the first time in what feels like
15
ages.
years. Yeah, a long time. So, yeah, I guess she would just be getting ready. And I guess she would take in the way I've always imagined her home being, is that she has her little farmhouse. Then there's like a sunflower field off to somewhere where her and Preston would have played. And then there would have been like a hill with a willow tree and a headstone there to mark a resting place of someone she loves dearly and has missed. I imagine in the 3 weeks, if she's been here the whole time, she probably would have spent a long time up there at that gravestone, just talking, getting, telling her mom everything that has happened. Tell her that she succeeded in finding Preston, that she started making amends with her dad, that she made some really cool friends, and she got to go see the galaxy and save it quite a few times. And, Yeah, and she would just tell her how much she misses her, and that she wishes that she were here to meet everybody that she's met. And, yeah, and just asks that she keeps an eye on her and her dad and Preston, and keeps all of them safe, and her friends safe.
As you're having this bit of monologue with your mother's grave before you, you hear heavy footsteps behind you as you get a pat on the back as another figure adorned in Alliance dress blues, kind of takes your shoulder, and kind of puts his arm around your shoulder.
I think
It just feels really firm and strong as you look up and you can see it's Father Enzo.
I think she would be into it, that she probably wouldn't even notice, even though that's what she's trained to do, to notice things. She'll just jump in like, "Oh, hey Dad, sorry, I was catching Mom up on everything."
Didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's fine, I just finished actually. What's up?
Just glad you're safe. Glad you got to see her one more time.
Yeah, me too. I've had a lot of time to think about this.
You're welcome to stay here for as long as you want.
Oh, yeah. As long as I can. I know we've still got things to do.
Well, your dear old dad might be done.
Yeah?
Yeah. I got a letter of resignation all drafted up.
Yeah, can't say I blame you. At all.
My old CEO says probably a good chance I could get honorably discharged.
That's the best you can hope for.
I may not look it, but just getting old.
Yeah, you look good for your age.
How about you, though? You're still young and full of potential. Are you ready for today?
As ready as I can be.
I don't know what exactly they have planned, but there's lots of black ink over everything, even with my clearances. But it seems like everyone over at HQ, and all the other aliens for that matter, seem to be planning something big.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine. I mean, we won a freaking war. That's kind of a big deal.
Hopefully it's all good.
Yeah.
The reparations seem to be going decent enough.
That's good.
Everyone should be very proud.
I think they are. I hope so.
Just hope we're not having delusions of grandeur. And right after our moment of victory, this whole idea of going back out to the stars, just after we got our home back.
You know, I could use a break for a while. Just for a little while. Just to be home. I don't know what they're going to have me do, but hopefully they can at least grant me that. Some shore leave.
Well, one way or another, you get to go back to the villa in Rio.
Right, yeah. Oh god, I can't even imagine how much of a mess that is right now.
I'm digging out my old uniform just for you.
Does it still fit?
Barely.
Well, you know, I mean, I'm sure if you ask, they could probably resize something for you. Or make a new one.
This ain't the kind of thing you can replace.
Okay.
Might
Fair
be
enough.
the last time I wear this stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
But it'll be the first of many for you.
Let's hope.
Well, you got everything ready to go? I think your shuttle's about to arrive.
Yeah, I have it back on the porch. I can run and grab it real fast, and then we'll be good to go.
Got any last business you want to take care of before you leave the homestead?
I just look back at the grave and be like, wish me luck, Mom. And like, let's go.
She'd be proud of you. She already was proud of you.
I know. Just, take one final look. After a minute or two, she'll turn back around, run back and get her stuff, and then be ready to head out.
All right.
Check this real quick. Yep.
So, you head down the path leading up to the farm. This ranch, rather.
Mm-hmm.
And as you get to the end of the path, you can see another shuttle waiting for you, another Kodiak. And you can see you're its only passenger. As an Alliance officer gestures you inside.
Okay. Go hop in. Hop in and make myself comfy.
Mm-hmm.
As comfy as I can get in this thing.
So, you get in there. You try to straighten your uniform, try to look as official as possible. And you see, even so far in the future, there's quite a bit of natural land left out for farms or still untouched by humanity or even the Reapers. But as you get closer and closer to the city of Vancouver, you start to see a little bit of, you start to see a lot, actually, scorch marks from Reaper invasion sites. Lots of rubble, lots of ruins. Everything is just so messed up. It's even starting to pollute the sky a little bit. But almost like a ring pattern, the further in you get to the city, you start to realize that it is already, even just a few mere weeks later, starting to become a metropolis, a megacity, like it used to be. But it looks barely recognizable from how you remember it. Everything looks brand new, as if all the buildings were destroyed, completely razed, and then brought back up by a whole new set of designers. And you can see, again, it's almost like a ring. You went from blue, clear skies to smog and just polluted atmosphere all the way into the inner city, where it's starting to look a little normal again. A bit more of an overcast, still more blue sky. Life is getting restored to Earth. You also notice, not only do the buildings look new, they also look a little foreign, not used to the human architecture you're used to seeing on Earth. During your travels in space, this has all become very normal, like the stuff you would see on the Citadel and other cities you've ventured to. But you're not used to seeing this kind of thing on Earth. Vancouver has become quite the melting pot, it looks like, of a variety of alien cultures. And the most notable of all features is that looming behind the Alliance HQ, the most massive building in the city, that building is completely dwarfed. That whole center is just completely dwarfed by an arm of the Citadel jutting out of the ground. You can see this is a giant, mostly intact arm of the Citadel with the line leading up to the Presidium with kind of like a cut-off ring shape. Like the whole ring didn't make it, but maybe 2/3 of it made it. And it looms over the entire city.
Wow. Yeah, I think she'll look at it and be like, I have a feeling that's not going anywhere, huh? If, either to herself or if anyone's back there with her, just speaking out loud.
Welcome to the city, farm girl, says the Alliance officer.
You know, I'm from here. I live outside of here, but I'm from here. But yeah, it's good to be home.
Feels like every time I come back, it just keeps getting built more and more and more.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. But hopefully, pray that it never reaches my neck of the woods.
Who knows? All this construction's going so fast.
I mean, yeah.
And there's still plenty of jobs to go around.
Everyone's eager to get everything rebuilt and have some normalcy back, which, honestly, I don't blame them. I want that, too. It's looking good, though. For 3 weeks, I mean, it's impressive, honestly.
Now, I would drop you right off at Alliance HQ, but the spaceport is just filled up. We don't have the space to make a direct land there, but...
Makes sense.
We do have you in one of the nearby streets, and we'll give you an escort to head over to the meeting.
Okay, cool.
I
Sounds
hear
good.
this particular bodyguard is one of the best.
Oh, yeah.
personally selected just for you.
Wow. Okay.
So you can see this shuttle pilot is right. There is numerous, like countless, I don't think you've ever seen, not even on the Citadel, more ships docked in a single place. You can see some of them are floating out of the Citadel's arm.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them are flowing out of Alliance HQ, and a lot of them to the buildings. It almost reminds you of what you've heard about, like on places like Ilium. Just a ginormous... Vancouver has become one massive spaceport. And all these buildings, you know, while definitely under construction, have this, like... You can see as they're getting built up into the sky, they have this gray industrial look to them. You see sparks from welders working up high, and then you can see, like, where they've already built from is, like, super elegant and shiny and brand new, and again, filled with a variety of different cultural influences. The shuttle starts to land in an area that seems a little bit more street level. It seems to be a little bit closer to the ground where a lot of foot traffic is. And it starts to head down towards... Calling this place a shantytown is the wrong word, because it's actually, like, kind of nice, but it's definitely, like, lower level buildings that are, like single floor and, you know, kind of make up a sort of, like, high-tech Hooverville, if you will.
Nice.
So, it's not exactly the most clean, but it's not by no means dirty. But it sets down, and you can see out of, as you get a little closer to the ground, that there are in large part, pirates of Tortuga here.
Oh.
Yes.
You also
Hell yeah.
see
Let's go.
lots of aliens with blood pack tattoos, as well as some humans.
Amazing.
And you also see an abundance of Vorcha, which seem to make up the most of the population here.
That's awesome.
Top left corner of Meeri, like that.
Yes.
As your shuttle lands and the engines turn off, you can actually hear the ground vibrate a little bit, not just from construction, but what sounds like massive footsteps almost, as from a bigger building amidst the sea of, not tents, but yeah, like smaller, like temporary shelters. You see a door slide open, and you see a very tall Krogan man step out. First thing you notice is he is not wearing a shirt.
Okay.
And you recognize this person immediately. If you're aware that this guy has. You've never understood how it's possible to have a 10-pack and also a beer gut at the same time. But this Krogan has done it. You see his head plate has overly elongated spikes on it at this point. And you see he kind of cracks his back into position, and just gives a massive yawn, and looks over at your shuttle. This is Urdnot Strux.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
And let's go.
I like, oh, Strux, hey buddy, how's it going?
It's going.
Yeah? Having a good time?
Oh, yeah. Cracks open a beer.
I'm glad.
It's 9 in the morning. Who gives a shit?
This is one of those head spikes or his opener.
Oh, man.
So, you see a bunch of Vorcha immediately recognize you and go up to you and just go, like, Piper, you're here! Like, so good to see you!
Yeah, hey guys. She'll just make sure to wave and give them each attention, however many there are. Yeah.
You even see, like, almost like parting a sea of Vorcha, like a big mass coming over to you, and this, you immediately recognize this to be Werlock Scorn. He just goes like, glad to see you made it.
You too. How you doing?
Come here, girl.
Give him a hug. Yeah.
Ew, don't touch me.
Strux hasn't given you any trouble, has he?
We're doing quite well here, actually.
Good.
Or with all the high and mighties now.
Yeah, I know. So, it's nice. It's also weird.
Yeah.
Something to get used to.
Right next to all the big brass.
Yeah, for sure.
And before you ask, Strux is officially your bodyguard today.
I
but
kind of figured.
Wait, what?
You'll have You didn't.
Oh, God.
You almost overslept. Damn it.
You should have let me oversleep.
Anyway, not that you're gonna need help.
This is bullshit.
Good to see you too, Strux.
Believe it or not, our blood pack has actually been doing a great job at keeping the streets nice, clean, and safe.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm from here, so nice to hear my home's in good hands.
We have goals of working security across the planet. Rebranding ourselves a little bit.
That's honorable. I think if anyone can do it, it's definitely you two knuckleheads.
Honorable is what I was going for, but probably not going to be doing this for much longer.
Fair.
Breathing a genophage-free air for once. I think I just need to settle down.
No, yeah, totally. I don't blame you at all there.
There's a lot of pretty crazy mercs, criminals, pirates, and the like. Even with their efforts to retake Earth,
Yeah,
don't quite fit in here.
There's always going to be criminals, no matter where you go. So,
But
it'll keep you busy.
for me and a lot of other people here, we're actually being given a surprising second chance. A chance to rebrand ourselves. And I thought since the Blood Pack could be using a little bit of rebranding, I would help it get back on its feet and hand over the reins to someone I can trust. I've been talking with Strux.
This again.
He hasn't really given me an answer. And he looks at you like, maybe now that Piper's here, he can force an answer out.
You just look directly at Strux. Go on.
Well, you've seen him in action. You're one of his best friends. You know
Gonna
how
have
to
to
do
flip a coin.
it. Right, Piper? Come on, help me out here.
To take over?
Yeah, lead the Blood Pack.
I'm too old for this shit.
Once a warlord, always a warlord.
I'll admit it, you had a lot of fun.
Maybe a little too much fun. But I guess I can give it a try. Maybe for a little bit.
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
2 weeks.
You might like it.
Look, I'm not going to force you or anything, but
I would say at least try it.
I think you'd be a perfect fit.
If you don't like it, then you know, that's fine. I think that's fair. Give it a trial run.
If not, we could always give it over to Sparky here. And he gestures over, and you can see like a crane like that has like one of these like settlement buildings in its like claw, and you can see a smaller Vorcha like kind of guiding it. And he just goes like, yes, closer, closer, no, not right there, no, oh, and then you can see it like crash into something, and he goes, oh, shit. That's the third time today.
The hand motions sold that so well.
Listen to my calls. And
Oh
he just
my
gestures
God.
over, and this is Rourke. And he goes, oh, Piper.
Hey, Rourke.
Hi.
You okay over there?
Just trying to organize these knuckleheads.
You're doing a great job.
They have very clear instructions. I read them, and I can't even read.
He's a good boy.
So good. Yeah, we could find better leadership.
I would say you definitely have a good pick of the litter.
Perhaps he could be my assistant.
I actually had the same thought.
Yeah, I would say assistant would be a good role for him. Maybe not leader, but assistant might be. He's very helpful. He likes to help.
Scorn does not want him.
Right?
I love the kid, but
God, is he dumb.
he has his moments,
You
but
can't be mad at him.
Fucking
kinda
my
cute.
son, and I can't even be there.
he's only 3. What are you gonna do? He's not. What are you now? 1,000?
He's just a kid.
How old are you?
How old is Strux? He's pretty fucking old.
I feel like we've talked about this.
Oh, there's no age on there.
He's up there. He's up there in age. However old Krogan usually get, he's up there.
Mm-hmm.
Look, in all seriousness, Strux, I don't want to pressure you into something you don't want to do. And I know you've been going on about finding Tortuga again.
We'll find it. And we'll find it as a group.
Yes. Now that we are in the process of uniting the Blood Pack, the Tortugans, and all the other merc bands, hopefully we can find a home for them. And for you. And Kamba, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, did she steal your shirt?
Yeah, she had to wipe the blood off.
Oh, God.
Do I want to ask whose
No,
blood?
no, you don't. Please don't. Please.
A little bit of mine, a little bit of hers.
Oh,
A little
I
bit
can
of Rourke's.
smack you from here.
Never a dull moment.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Oh,
Spanky.
Please tell me he was in another room.
oh, God.
He's a good boy. He was sleeping. Well, was.
Watching at the foot of the bed.
okay.
You see the same
And on that note.
the same building that Strux walked out of. You also see Captain Kama, thankfully in full attire.
Ah, yes.
As she goes, Piper, good to be seeing you.
Captain, how are you?
I be doing good.
Yeah? You been
This-
keeping him on his toes? And she'll
He-
point towards Strux.
He be wearing me out.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
you're fucking
God.
right.
Just because the genophage be cured doesn't mean
okay. I don't need the details. I'm glad you two are enjoying
at least
yourselves.
the breeding requests have stopped.
Okay.
I haven't been fucked like that since grade school.
Oh God. Okay.
He hasn't been having someone like me for 900 years.
I can
It
tell.
has been a minute. Oh.
Anyway, you two best be going.
Yeah.
Sounds like they have something big going on. With all those alliance types.
Oh, we were only midway through the Krogan Sutra. Oh, we'll save the rest for later.
I ain't be
Something
writing
really
any of
weird
this
under
down.
the table.
I know no one listening can see her, but Meg's face is everything right now. It's
I've only been slapped 3 times so far. Oh, that's 4.
Let's shoot for 5.
5, we'll make it 10.
Oh, my God.
Piper, a word of caution.
yes.
A lot be changing since we were all last in civilization.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give the Alliance credit. They've rebuilt at a record pace. They've made this Earth a home for us all. But let's keep it this way. Don't let any of these official types be. Don't let them be walking over everyone.
Oh, I won't. Do I look like the person to let people walk over me?
I know from personal experience you not be like that.
No. I've had to deal with one, so, you know. I mean...
See, they be talking, and we can't even say anything.
I haven't seen the lad for
Shit
some
about
time.
you behind your back.
I hear he be doing good work.
I know, I give him shit all the time, but he's a good guy.
They're up
He's
to
doing great work.
something over in the live ships over there by Alliance HQ. They have something cooking up.
Well, hopefully I'll get to catch up with them soon. With everyone, really. Strux, I don't suppose you've heard from Meeri or One lately?
No, not yet.
Fuck you.
I've been busy.
A little voicemail pops up, just no context.
Fuck you.
Oh, 12 missed calls from Meeri.
Well, if you see her, make sure you tell her Rourke said hi.
Well, I will, I promise. I'm sure she misses you.
Maybe we can all go on a trip soon.
Yeah. Honestly, that sounds nice.
Tell Meeri. Oh, who am I kidding? Oh, your son misses you. Your adopted son. Oh, you gotta get him a new chef hat and an apron and a new knife with his initials carved in it.
Laser engraved.
Yeah, a little rookie. Oh.
So, Scorn just asks you, like, are you ready to head out? Any last-minute business you want to take around our little town here?
Well, I should probably get dressed.
Yeah, it is a meeting. You probably want to be...
Wait, where's my tiger print suit?
Oh, God.
Wear something nice, just this once.
That
That's
is
me
nice.
saying.
Bring out the fine silk.
Kama! Kama, give me my suit!
Where's my super
Get it
suit?
yourself.
Hey, put it in the wash.
How do you have business to attend to?
She has a son to take care of.
You just see, like, no, June. You see, like, a little ball roll by.
Aww.
He's got the suit.
Roly-poly maneuver.
So, now with Piper at your side, you don't really have a lot of information. Again, a lot of this is classified. Like your father said, even he can't seem to get a grip on like what this meeting you're attending is going to be about. But you do need to grab a few friends. We need all the officials. We need all the people for this meeting, and your job is to wrangle together the Stormbreaker party.
Oh, for fuck's sake. God, I just woke up.
So, going down the streets, again, you can see that there's not only Alliance Marines, like Alliance Guards, posted at every corner. Actually, outnumbering the armed Alliance people are Blood Pack soldiers. Vorcha, Krogan, humans, Batarians. They are all lining the streets and keeping everybody safe. You've never seen Earth this clean since, well, far before the war. Eventually you make your way over to Alliance HQ, where you can see activity is bustling. All the landing pads are occupied. The building seems to be one of the only ones that seems to be almost entirely finished with construction and back to full operational status. But off to the side, you can also see a Quarian live ship docked there, as well as a number of other ships. Maybe you see some Turians, some Asari ships. You even see in the distance, closer to the Citadel, you see the Destiny Ascension parked. But if we go from street level, where Piper and Strux are, over into one of the Quarian ships, the Novara, to be specific. We can see that inside, in one of the various living spaces, little apartments built into this city of a ship. You see a lone Quarian just kind of fidgeting with one of the last objects given to her, being a little OSD. Unlike any that she's ever seen, the thing looks very, very chromed out. It's very chromy, and it has a bunch of inscriptions on it that you don't recognize. Some could be like ancient Quarian symbols. You're in the room alone with only a desk light illuminating the terminal in front of you. As you plug it in, and it activates as any OSD would, displaying information to you, Meeri'Nara, about the remnants of Geth technology that were left behind, different planets that are marked as key locations, as well as what seem to be corrupted details of any backup plans the Geth might have had following the retaking of Earth and the defeat of the Reapers. It's all very important stuff, and you have not shown this to anybody. This is just... You are the only one that knows about this information. I'll let you sit on what to do with that.
Okay.
Just as you start to feel a little knot in your throat form, not because of the air you're breathing without a mask around you,
Right.
but just thinking about what transpired back on the Citadel. Almost on cue, you hear a knock at the door.
Akila, why?
What if it's a Moby?
Who is it?
Oh.
Oh.
No, not you,
Smooch.
buddy.
I know, that was the voice.
Not that door, Bobos.
For those of you listening right now, our dog thought someone was here.
Who is it?
Oh, nice recognizing phrases, buddy.
Good boy. No, go lay down, baby.
Aw.
It's okay, baby.
She'll just like key on her
Come here.
Omni and make it open. She's busy.
Good boy. Good boy.
Okay, do you close the data you're looking at?
Yes.
Okay. Just wondering. Just it would change the conversation. So, the door opens and a goggled Turian.
Oh!
steps
I knew it!
in, and he just takes them off and just kind of like holds them in front of him as he kind of like he just goes like, "Where are you?" It's like the room is like completely dim.
Oh.
And, like-
she'll turn the lights up.
It's me.
Don't come in, I'm naked!
No!
I said don't come in!
Ah, thanks. It's me.
Yeah, I gathered. Hi.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not interrupting anything.
It's me, your boyfriend.
Not really. Just lost in thought. You know.
Lots of stuff to think about. I know I've asked this a million times over the past few weeks, but are you doing okay? Are you all right?
Do you want me to actually answer that?
Every
Yeah.
time I ask.
No. No, I'm not.
Anything I can do?
I don't know yet.
Well, I suppose you could just keep yourself busy on the tasks at hand. Have you been paying attention to what they're saying over on the Citadel?
Not a word.
Well, I think they expect you today.
But why?
I don't know. I could always go on your behalf. Tell them you couldn't make it.
No. It should probably be me. Is everyone else going to be there?
I think we have some friends flying in from town, actually.
Oh.
Might be here any minute.
Oh, joy. When are we supposed to do all this? Did I miss a message? She'll look at her Omni.
We're doing good on time. But I wanted to come by to ask you something else.
Okay.
Everybody, I'm finally proud of what we did. Thank you. Just wanted to thank you for all the time, you letting me stay on the ship, and getting to know you so well, and it's just been amazing. And I'm finally proud of something for once. This isn't just repairing the Citadel after all the fighting died down. It isn't just being yet another tech working on a ship that was mostly designed by my Sheeta. You know this. Now I have something I can personally be proud of. And I've been thinking a lot, too, that my parents would be so proud, and they're not even here to celebrate.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
But I'm glad you're here, and I think they're talking about resettling the stars. And I just wanted to get your thoughts on where you were at on that idea.
What, resettling? Trying to go back out there?
As crazy as it sounds, you'd think I'd have enough adventure for one man to handle, but I'm eager to get back out there with you.
Well, I still want to go home,
We'll find it.
and I would be happy if you were there too.
We can get a house right next to Juan and Reese if you want.
Oh, they'll love that so much.
We probably got all the real estate picked out.
Maybe even get a goat.
No goats.
No goats.
Wrong timeline.
And I had a question for you. As he
Gets down.
pulls out of his pocket a what looks like a sort of alloy ring with a sort of like clear white gemstone on it. And he's like I couldn't wait until we find Granok or Paladin again. Do you think there's any... I know we haven't known each other for the most amount of time. Shit, I'm really bad at this.
I'm
Spit
getting
it out.
nauseous.
It's okay. She'll pat his shoulder.
Well, I was just wondering, and then he just coughs as he's coughing. You notice the lights flicker a little bit around you. He's like, "Whew, is that space traffic or?"
I'm getting nauseous.
And at that point, you see across the room, you have a bunch of appliances in this little apartment set up. And you can see on the TV, it just blips, and your terminal goes it just kind of garbles a little bit. And he just goes wait, what's happening?
Finish your question and then I'll tell you.
Okay. Meeri'Nara, will you... And then before he can finish...
Oh my god.
the desk just starts vibrating as this little OSD just starts rattling on the table. And you both just kind of look at it.
Okay. I don't know.
And eventually you just hear it almost sounds like a light bulb bursting, just a pop. And you can see this OSD just kind of flung itself into the air and landed on the ground behind the desk.
Okay. She'll go retrieve it.
Okay.
Carefully.
So you and Amobi just kind of look over the desk a little bit. And you can see it almost kind of looks like a transformer. It's shifting. This OSD is shifting. And it almost seems like it's growing more parts, getting a little bigger. It's still a small object, but maybe it's the size of around a brick now.
Okay.
And you can see it's just building out. It's almost like it's a metal foldable thing. It's like a little cube.
Okay.
And
this is weird.
You're telling me. And you can see as you go to inspect it that lines of lights begin to scrawl across this device and all these patterns.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear this garbled
Did it just try to talk?
It wasn't me.
Well, it certainly wasn't me either. You are so distracting, Willie.
Smooth, come on. Go lay down. Lay down. You lay
But
down
you
for
see
me? Just lay down.
on your terminal screen,
Good boy.
you see movement on the screen. And you just hear hello?
Hi?
Oh, good. This thing works. Everyone survived.
What?
It's me. It's Dad. Sev.
Yeah, I got that. Yes, thank you. How?
We put our minds into this device.
I see. Okay.
Explain it properly, dear. You hear from off screen.
I'm not used to cat sounding like that.
Oh my god, you're right.
They're not Geth anymore.
Oh my god, I didn't think about that.
Kill you.
Right. Sorry. We did lots of work on digitally transferring consciousness, right?
Yes, I gathered that when you guys were Geth.
We made a backup of ourselves.
Oh. Huh.
So we won, right?
Yeah, we won.
Great. How did you do it? We made this right before we set out with Hackett and his fleet. How did it go?
The Crucible fired
Okay.
and destroyed not only the Reapers, but most, like, synthetic stuff, too, so you guys went bye-bye.
Wait. You just hear,
But
like,
then you're
a pause.
here, because you gave this thing to me before the Crucible went off. Oh, this is confusing.
You see your mom's Quarian helmeted face come onto the screen. And you can see she kind of pushes Sev out of the way, but Sev, like, gets shoved on from your terminal screen onto the TV. over here.
That's sick.
That's awesome. I love that.
What?
And she just goes, like, there must have been a malfunction. This is quite prototype unknown tech. Did you say all synthetics?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing we made this backup, then.
It wasn't my choice, for the record. I rather like synthetics.
So that was the Crucible's true purpose.
Seems to be, yeah. But the Reapers are gone, so yay.
At what cost?
A big one.
So we died?
Yeah.
Again?
Again.
Damn it.
Galatea went bye-bye, too.
Well, thankfully she should be easy enough to get back online.
I mean, she wasn't that simple.
If anyone can figure it out, it's you.
I've been working on it.
What have you got so far?
Nothing.
Not enough time or not enough brain power?
Both.
Well,
It's been 3 weeks.
we can help you out. You see, we're a fully functioning and learning AI program in our current state.
Huh.
Yeah, all you have to do is find a Geth unit and plug us right back in. But if you're saying they're all gone...
I mean, surely there are still bodies, right?
You would know better than us. What extent were they destroyed?
You just kind of fell. Like, consciousness was gone.
Mm-hmm. So it's just their shells.
Yeah.
No programming. No soul.
No.
This is going to be trickier than we thought.
So you guys are just living in my computer now?
I'm afraid we're stuck in this state. We can transmit ourselves to nearby electronics that we can interface with, but only those we've deemed safe to handle the information. And you can tell, like, Amobi is just, like, really confused.
Yeah, I'm sure she was gonna glance over at him and be
Still
like...
holding the box, closes it,
Yeah,
and
he's
puts it
just
back
like-
in his pocket.
Who are you talking to? He goes. Should I be worried?
No?
If I should be worried, blink twice.
I asked you if you were bothered by the disappearance. I'm just checking on you. What happened to your parents was awful.
Yes, it was.
And now you're having these... Now you're pretending like they're here.
You can't hear them?
Oh no.
She's gonna look at the computer and be like, "You're making me look bad."
You think I'm crazy?
Oh, we can try to rewrite this. Maybe give Amobi, Juan, maybe Piper and Strux.
They're
access.
trustworthy, yes.
Oh.
You interrupted something he was about to ask me, and I don't know.
Wait, what?
I don't know!
Why?
Wait, what was he gonna ask you?
I don't know! You interrupted him!
I'm sorry. Here, we'll power offline for you, hun.
No, don't go!
Aw.
Just just turn us back online. When you need us. Love you. Oh, also, be careful who you share this information with.
Yeah. I love you too.
We're talking about the fate of all Geth here.
Yeah, I get that.
Don't we want to go over a few more things? Just leave her be, Seth. She's in the middle of something clearly, and you interrupted.
Work on making me not look crazy while you're doing your own thing.
We'll run a background program.
You just
Great.
Just let her do it.
They really did.
Thanks.
We're supposed to be blocking the cock. We're supposed to be guiding it. 6. That's 6 times I've been hit.
6, and that one hurt.
Well,
7.
as you see this thing just kind of power off. Kind of like the ring around like an Alexa. Like just kind of goes, yeah. And Ollie just kind of looks at you just like,
I'm not crazy.
all the TVs were going haywire, all the screens in here. And then you started talking to your parents were right here.
'Cause they were.
This is not how I imagined this moment to go.
They said they'll work on, like, being able to let you in on the transmissions, too. They're, like, I don't know. It's a whole thing. This is so much.
I have no reason to distrust you. It's just hard to wrap my head around myself.
How do you think I feel?
I just didn't mean to overwhelm you.
I was looking at the little thing they gave me, and then you came in, and I turned it off, and then it did its thing.
Well, how about we bring this to the Admirals, and or maybe not.
I don't like that idea.
How did you want to play this?
I don't know yet. Because the Admirals, not everyone we're talking like, we could restore the Geth. And not all Quarians liked the Geth.
Maybe we could at least tell Juan.
Yes, that's a good start.
I mean, with his new job, maybe he can make the others see reason.
At least tell him at first and see what he thinks. I think that's the best course of action.
Okay.
Because this is, my parents, not just the Geth. I don't want to lose them again.
We'll do everything we can to make sure they're okay. I promise.
I'm not crazy.
Anyway, should we get going?
You still...
He looks like he's sweating bullets.
He's looking for an excuse to back off.
Do you want to ask me later?
When your mind's clear.
Okay.
I wanted that moment to be perfect. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Now he's all but said it.
Whenever you feel like giving me an answer, I'll be here. I'll be waiting.
I'll wait until, my parents can witness it, too. That sounds like a great idea.
Sounds nice. And he looks like really disappointed, but also relieved.
He was like
as he
ghost
stuffs
white.
This
She
thing
didn't
back
say
in his
no.
pocket.
I mean, you've got my attention now, but, if there are things that have to be done, and you might think I'm crazy...
It's at this point you actually hear another knock at the door.
Oh, why? Come in!
And before it opens,
no.
you just...
Smoochy, no.
Not real, buddy.
It's okay, baby. No. Good boy.
I gotta watch my phrasing.
It's all
Good
me.
boy.
Oh my god.
You've trained him well.
Yeah. You've trained him well.
Oh, that makes the cut.
All right, and we're back.
Okay.
Stormbreaker session number 54.
You didn't hear
52.
it, but Aaron got slapped again.
52? I thought we were 54.
This
Or
is session
53.
54.
No, wait.
54.
Is it?
Yeah.
54.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
My
it's
notes.
54.
And mine is all numbered. That's all here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Same.
My notes, I misread my notes. I'm sorry.
And
I
as
will
you
fix
can-
that.
As you can see, no doubtably here, that things are getting a little chaotic.
54 sessions plus a Hunt Follower recap special. So technically
Yes.
55,
Plus a Christmas
but not
special.
55.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Blasto saves Christmas.
Oh my God.
Never.
Yes.
No.
so with all the electronics in the room returning to their normal state. This OSD that has become something you don't even really know what to call it. It is transformed into another object. Lies on the floor with you and Amandy. That's the drink. That's the drink.
Oh, come on.
You and Amobi standing around it as you hear a knock at the door.
She's going to pick it up. Is it still small enough to like stash away?
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
I'd say it's like an oversized Rubik's Cube.
All right, she's gonna tuck it away
It looks
for
like
safekeeping.
the internet, a little black box.
And then she'll once again have the door open.
Yeah, put it in your RPG inventory.
Yep. I mean, those suits gotta have all
Magic
kinds of
satchel.
storage.
Just before the door opens, you hear thud, 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 and as the door opens, you see Piper and Strux standing there at the door.
Ah, hi.
Mhm.
Hi.
Hi, sweetie. Did you miss me? I sure missed you.
Did you?
No.
Oh, Miri, for what's worth, I missed you.
Missed you too.
Ugh.
Pushtet.
Yeah, key lime pie or whatever you say.
What are you
Tequila
doing
Salai.
here? Thank you.
Ain't no problem.
Key lime pie.
He gets it. What can I do for you?
So I don't know if you heard, but we've got a meeting to go to.
I did just hear something about that. Yes.
So we're rounding the gang up again to go see what this is, because apparently nobody knows. It's
Oh.
top secret.
Okay, so I wasn't that out of the loop.
No, you're not.
Okay. So, where are we going?
Should we go grab Juan?
Juan is
I'm
an
sure he's
important
stuck in
one.
another meeting.
God, no. I
Probably
finally
have
got
to-
away from that prick.
Why are you even here?
5 missed
I
calls
thought
from
we were
one.
I don't
friends.
have a choice.
Are we not friends?
I was perfectly happy until all you fuckers showed back up.
Oh, wow.
You came here!
He was content.
I was busy!
Glorious.
No sense of humor anymore, Miri. Jesus.
Something really funny about a Krogan just going, Jesus. Wait, what are the implications there?
Oh no.
So, as you all head out of Miri's room, you just hear like, nice outfit, by the way.
Oh, thanks. I figured it was, time to change it up since I can.
Mm-hmm. How does it feel?
Surreal?
Do you ever still wear the mask?
No. I look at it. I don't know. It feels like a different life.
I get that. Everything's so different now.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go see what all the fuss is about.
Okay.
I'll clean up around here. I'll meet up with you guys.
Okay.
So,
We will continue our discussion later.
yes, just think about it carefully, because I want to know. But I want like the perfect. I want.
I mean, I already have
your
an
perfect
answer.
He just looks at you like, oh yeah? Okay, well, I really am looking forward to what you have to say.
I think you'll like it.
Good. And he just starts like reorganizing things. I was like, I don't know why I'm touching your stuff.
Touch my stuff. Go somewhere else.
Okay.
Such
Get out of my underwear drawer! What are you doing?
Sorry, I just need to mess with things.
Oh my god, Moby's me
You
for
do
real.
something with my hands.
Smells like lavender.
Miri does like lavender. Okay. I
So,
guess we'll go
Who's
find...
Victoria? What's her secret?
Time to go get one!
Smells like fish.
Please. I can only rein in Strux so much.
18, 19, what was that number now?
So, we cut to another Quarian ship, actually.
Oh.
This is the...
shit.
This is the Raya.
Of course,
This is the same...
Keep drinking.
You got this.
It's fine.
This is the same hall that Tally's trial is in.
Oh.
Think that.
Shit.
Yeah.
Think that kind of room.
No pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And we cut to a gathering of Quarian officials that all are sitting in a session. Court is in session, and there's one Quarian that just is a little hunched over on the stand, and then you can see one in a maroon suit that we are all very familiar with, just kind of sitting there like this, like up top, as the lone admiral leading this what appears to be some sort of trial, and the three of you arrive to pick up your buddy Juan, and you see this, and the conversation goes, and you just hear it pick up. You hear, and it resulted in 3 workplace deaths. How do you explain that? It's like, I didn't know the engines would fry. I was just trying to take a little bit of the edge off, just a little red sand before the Battle of Earth.
Oh.
And you just see Juan with his head in his hands, clearly about to render some kind of judgment upon this man.
Eat some potato salad. I don't know what happened.
Look, I did this for Earth, for Rannoch. He needed me at my best, and I knew how to be at my best, and that's what I got.
That's what you got.
I gave the battle for Earth my all, Admiral. I'm sorry.
There are many things that many of us did in the line of duty during the Battle of Earth. Red sand, however, was not one for most of us. I understand your reasoning, and I sympathize with your position in the matter. However, it still resulted in unnecessary death.
I'm so sorry.
I acknowledge that you are, and he's like sighing, remorseful for your actions. So, thinking about it, given the current state as we are still currently rebuilding.
You will be drawn and quartered.
Who said that?
Which one of you said that?
I believe currently what may be best for you is you undergo a full just medical detox, as well as being reminded of your workplace policies on drug use, as well as a temporary suspension of your operating license.
Oh, thank you, Admiral. That's honestly... I can accept that judgment. That's very merciful.
You will check back with your employer after... how does Earth count time again? 90 days, and see if you would be eligible for reapplication.
That's... What? In Soul time? That's... In Rannoch time, that's...
He's like doing the math in his head.
That's only a couple days, right?
I don't think so.
Damn.
You can confer with the timekeep and see how it translates, but as we are currently on Earth, it is a while.
10 minutes.
Well, I accept this judgment. I'm sorry once again. Thank you, Admiral.
The easiest I can give you.
Mm-hmm.
Get the hell out of here.
Now, if no one else has anything to say on this matter...
You don't hear anything.
Alright, I officially believe that this court will now end session then.
Can Miri just wave from the back?
I'll wave too! Where's the gavel?
Yeah.
We need a gavel.
I assume I see them waving.
You do.
I think...
And
I will...
As you...
One over here!
Wave back.
Strux!
As these three are trying to get your attention, you hear another Quarian say, "We still have a couple more things to get through."
Oh my god.
What of Opadon and his mechs? They're getting... People are tinkering with them without his consent, and he's getting really worried.
At this point, how long has the court been in session?
Hours.
All right. Say.
Oh.
Given that we've been in court for quite a while, and I may have other business I must attend to, I would like to call this session for today, and we'll pick this up tomorrow.
And you see a very, angry... you see, it's a female Quarian, but she's definitely a little, stockier.
Mm-hmm.
And she just goes, wait a minute, we're not going to talk about the Geth and all the remnants scattered across the planet, across how many star systems?
I understand your concern, and believe me, I agree. But I feel like the Geth matter should be handled in its own session entirely. It is a very big issue.
Why not now? We have all the leadership right here with us. All of our finest captains.
We would need us at our best, and we've been at this for a while. I've got many other things I must clear for before I'm ready.
Mm-hmm. And you hear another Quarian speak up and says, Rear Admiral Shioabin, you know that there's a time and a place for matters like this, and we're still fresh off of the Reaper invasion. There'll be time to discuss this later. It's but Admiral Wann'Shelan has voted in favor of investigating the Geth's disappearance. We can't allow that to happen. We might as well discuss it now.
I'll kind of look at everyone else and be like,
5 minutes.
We're gonna take a short recess.
And just do the okay. So
yeah, you know what? Good.
Smoochie, quit it.
That's actually a good idea. I was like, well, rather than closing session, how about we take a small recess, clear our minds, and prepare?
Get over it.
Come
Come
here.
here. Go lay down. Put your hackles down.
Smoochie, we are trying to have a Stormbreaker session.
We're in court.
order
No
in the
Varens
court.
allowed. No.
Dude.
For those of you listening right now, our dog is barking at nothing. Smoochie! Come on!
Here. Go lay down.
Come on!
Go. Put your hackles down.
Come on, come on.
Go.
Come here.
Go lay down. Go.
Lay down, buddy. Come on. Be a good boy. Come on.
This Rear Admiral, Shioabin, looks at you and just goes, so be it. And takes a seat and pulls out her Omni tool and just starts consulting it.
All right.
And then the other captain that spoke up for you just goes
Yeah.
and then gets up to talk to a few people.
Tense
and
time. We'll
crowd
take a
disperses.
quick recess. Come back when we're all gathered up.
Hey.
You have a moment as these three approach. Now that the court has dispersed a little bit, Admiral Wann'Shelan, who seems to be swamped with work in his new duties.
Hi, cutie pie.
Hi.
Hey, Juan. Sorry, Admiral.
Thank you. I think you guys came at the perfect time. I immediately turned to Strux. So, are you still in the mercenary business?
I just might be promoted to leader of a mercenary business, actually.
What is your price to shoot me?
I do that for free.
No. I can't let him do that. I might need your help.
Okay, well,
Though shooting would be too quick. I'd rather stab you to death.
whatever gets it done.
Did we hear the whole conversation about the 90 days and all that?
Yeah.
I think Piper will turn to Juan and be like, by the way, 90 days is 3 months. Earth time.
3 months?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, about as long as I was thinking that.
Yeah.
It's what, quarter of a year?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yep, you got it. I know our time is weird compared to other times.
Well, you caught me on a recess. What can I help you with?
Well, we have a meeting we're all supposed to go to.
Some super top secret meeting that even my dad doesn't know about. So, yeah.
Fuck,
But
was
that's
that
not-
today?
Yes, it's today apparently. But dude, come here.
Come on.
Come here. No, come here. Get in here.
We're gonna take a brief recess. Smooch.
Come here. Come here. Get in it.
Bye.
Wow.
Dog mom coming out.
Oh my gosh.
You hear as you're chatting with your old party.
Yeah.
The rear admiral has gone and walked over to the same captain again.
Okay.
And it just says, you just hear from over, her shoulder, like, the Geth were wiped out along with the Reapers for a reason. This entire war was a massive warning against sentient AI. It's plain as day. Any form of reconstruction would be... we're all throwing it away. We're throwing away what so desperately we fought to be free of. And you hear this captain just go, their tech is still at our fingertips. We were so close to establishing peace after generations of violence. Everyone deserves a second chance. Us, the Geth. Things will be different this time. Both sides learned so much.
Can we hear all of this?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're not being as discreet as they think.
Yeah.
Admiral Juan's just doing what he thinks is right.
Yeah, I'm just formulating my arguments in my mind.
Daryl trusted him.
So, about the Geth.
Right.
You know how Mom and Dad gave me that little thing?
Familiar.
Well, it activated today, and they have, like... I should probably talk louder.
Just say
I assume you're whispering.
Mm-hmm.
They have, like... They've uploaded themselves into this, as well as, like... I guess, like, the Geth consciousness, basically. And we
Okay.
could probably reestablish the Geth with it.
Okay. New playing field.
Yeah. So that was really interesting.
Right.
I would say, Juan, being one of the primary leaders of the Quarians on the situation on Earth, that this meeting you're about to attend is, as much as everyone else, that this is a meeting about what to do next, how to get back out into the stars, and how to proceed going forward. But what you also know is that behind the scenes on the Quarian side is that there has been almost non-stop discussion on what to do with all the remnant Geth tech that has been laying around.
Okay.
And what to do if we find more out there.
Do I know how long I have to get to the next meeting? Could I fit, like, the session in there before I have to leave for it?
You're going to make the meeting, no matter
Okay.
what.
Okay.
They won't start it without you guys.
Okay, cool. Gotcha. All right, they can wait.
So I don't know how to go about this, because I'd like my parents to be alive. And I rather liked the Geth.
Right.
And they did help us in the end. But judging by those people, they're not so keen on that.
Right. Don't tell anybody about that. You probably know, but don't tell anybody.
Yep, you're the only other Quarian.
I will keep things discreet, but I will try to make the best arguments I can. I don't rule over this whole court, I just kind of preside.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah.
I don't envy you at all.
Nope.
Don't promote ever.
Nope. This is why I'm not military.
Yeah. Well, I might be a second. I've got to get this session back. Looks like people might be getting ready again. But if we can wait just a bit, I'll close this up and then we'll get to that meeting.
Okay. Take
Sounds
your time.
like a plan.
You're doing great, by the way.
Thank you. I try. And then I'll sort of like, if everyone's getting back, I'll call it back into session, just like discussing the matter of how we should address the remnants of the Geth.
Yeah. You hear a Quarian just go like, now that session is resumed, we need to go into Crinsolosnus's, he's siphoning money out of our banks. And...
Right. Well...
you get that, you get the gist is that they're kind of throwing a bunch of issues on you. Some of them are very small, very much like, and some of them are like, okay, this is really tough. I have to keep the peace.
Yeah. So for some of them, if they're small, do we have any like lesser courts set up that could deal with it, or is it all me?
You are the sole admiral on Earth.
Okay.
So every session
Damn.
will involve you or anyone you deem to be like to speak on your behalf.
All right. So the matter was someone was siphoning money off the banks?
Yeah.
All right, well, being the current state of our economy, or lack thereof, given the state of it.
This isn't the time to be selfish.
Right. Let's see. We can hard confirm that this is happening?
We've run the traces. It's
Right.
somewhere in the city.
Right. Well, for the time being, I think it'd be best to dedicate a small group of more available investigators to really nail down the source of it, and then we can address the individual from there.
And how do you think we should proceed on these Batarian scavengers, cobbling together all the Reaper tech? It's like one thing after another with Juan.
You just imagine we're just sitting there watching, and Piper's just like...
You don't have to answer this if you don't want.
Yeah,
to.
no.
It's just to illustrate that it's just nonstop.
It's just nonstop. A relationship with the Batarians, as rocky as it is, given that they're just in such shambles right now. We'll get a team to drop ways to diplomatically assess the situation.
I think Juan's about to crack.
I know, I can't wait.
This is golden. Do you got your camcorder?
1 hour later.
Oh no.
3 hours later.
It's supposed to be a short session.
You can see like all the Quarians kind of like get their data pads together and they sign out of the meeting. Everyone starts to get up, and you can see Juan just go like, like just as you all wait patiently.
Okay.
You good, buddy?
You look like you could use a drink.
We'll get you a drink after this. You look like you need one.
Got interrupted for this. He could have asked me by now.
Asked you what?
Nothing.
Well, sorry about the long wait there. I'm clearly very busy, so let's get to the meeting and we can catch up on the way there.
Yeah, sounds good.
So, as you are finally free from what seemed like an eternity in this godforsaken room, you are finally free and back in your element with your party.
3 weeks.
You, Strux, Piper, and Meeri all set out of the Quarian ships parked near Alliance HQ, and you hail a shuttle to depart for what remains of the Citadel.
Okay.
It's a giant arm, again, with the Presidium mostly attached. Not all of it, but most of it made it.
Most of it.
And as you fly over the city, again, it's just amazing how much construction has happened in a matter of weeks. Like, everyone is just working to rebuild the cities of Earth. And just over, let's see here, what is this body of water called? Otherwise our Canadian friends are going to be upset. It is...
I mean, I got a map of Vancouver I could bring out real quick.
Oh, shoot, did I not write it down?
Meg's got you covered.
She was in Vancouver recently. About a month ago. Hey, there we go.
There it is.
Oh.
Stanley Park.
Okay.
You go slightly out of the city across the bay of Stanley Park, just outside Vancouver, to attend a meeting aboard the Citadel, which has not seen the same level of reparations that the city of Vancouver has seen. This thing is lopsided. It will never be fully functional again. However, they have fully restored what they can out of the Presidium, which is now, instead of a complete ring, more of like a crescent.
Yeah.
It has a beginning and end. So your shuttle takes you over the ruins of the Citadel. You see a couple fires, a couple newer buildings, but ultimately still the ruined cityscape that you were familiar with before boarding the Crucible. You also can't help but wonder as you fly over, whatever happened to the constable in Shadowstar?
Yeah.
Oh, those guys are never going to show up again.
You also think about some of the refugees that might have been on the Citadel. Where did they end up?
They might still be up there.
But you arrive in the Presidium, and for those who saw the footage when the Geth first attacked the Citadel 3 or 4 years ago, it looks very similar. Like they haven't even gotten a chance to redo it completely yet. As you step into the council's chambers, you can see that the trees are beginning to take on new buds. They're starting to regrow, but ultimately there's still a lot of dead decorative trees, and everything is still all out of order, with an equal amount of politicians and officials walking around as there are construction workers. What you do notice is that there's a surprising lack of keepers around.
Good.
As you're thinking about this, you hear a conversation from up ahead, and you actually hear someone ask, "What of all the keepers? They're now purposeless, and now we know their true intent. Where do their rights stand?"
Oh, fuck.
And as you crest over the stairs into the council chambers, you see not only the 3 surviving council members of Asari, Solarian, and Turian descent, you also see a couple familiar faces. You see major leaders from each side. You see Admiral Hackett. You see Primarch Victus. You see all these figures that are all gathered for this seemingly very important meeting. But it seems like they've delayed it with idle chatter until your arrival. Ah, good. The captains of the Stormbreaker. Anything to add on this issue with the keepers?
Keep on keeping on.
They deserve autonomy like the rest of us?
They don't seem to be motivated to do any more work. Not just around the Citadel, but on Earth as well. Creates more jobs for all the refugees and soldiers here, but...
Can't just let them die or anything. I mean, it's not their fault that they were controlled by evil beings.
Right. This is uncharted territory.
Well, let's try not to jump to any hasty conclusions before we can figure out what we can do for them. There's gotta be something.
Well, we shall come to a consensus at some point, says the Asari counselor. We have more important matters to move on to. First off, I'd like to introduce the new leader of the expedition team we are now dubbing the Trek. Introducing Faustine Aurelia. As Aurelia just steps forward from the side and just goes like thank you, and joins your group. And goes it's an honor to head this expedition, and I can't think of any finer people to help spearhead this little idea of mine.
I could imagine no finer leader.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Best choice out there, if you ask me.
Thank you, friends. As you see, even all 3 counselors and all the officials kind of stand up straight as she moves to the center of the room to join you guys.
Good.
As you may have just heard, I'm assembling a sort of organization called the Trek. This is our initiative to explore the Milky Way galaxy in its entirety, building the relays back as we go. It's quite the endeavor, and we're quite a small team to start, but I'd be honored if you all were a part of it. I feel like I really learned so much. I got to be in my element back on the Stormbreaker, and discovered maybe I don't need to go back to the hierarchy. Maybe it's time to forge my own path.
Right.
I couldn't think of any finer folks to do this with.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got fig now.
Yeah.
Everyone's writing.
Yeah.
You can see, like, the Turian counselor just goes, like the council has all agreed that the Trek will be formed.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of getting funding, staffing,
right,
and preparing ourselves for the worst. We don't know what was out there between the relays. As far as we know, it's uncharted space. And the Solarian counselor just goes, like, nothing the heroes of the Stormbreaker can handle, am I right?
Huh. The heroes of the Stormbreaker are tired.
Of course, we would understand if you chose to remain on Earth.
Well, I don't want to remain on Earth. If I were to go, which I would, my stipulation would be I stop at Rannoch.
All the way out near the far rim, eh?
So, yeah, there's a bit to go, but yes.
Yeah, I would need to guarantee a way to get my people back home.
An understandable proposition. However, this is more long-term. Getting our footing will be the toughest part of this journey.
Like you said, we need the funding, right?
Yes.
And there's a lot of rebuilding to do on Earth, so that means there's a lot of money that needs to be spread out to do all kinds of things, I'm guessing. I'd assume.
Credits shouldn't be a concern to start, necessarily, but...
making them last.
When you start running out of fuel, maintaining ships...
and you get stuck in the middle of nowhere, just ask us.
Picking up more people along the way.
Right.
This is when things get complicated. Far before we reach Rannoch.
Indeed.
Should not have taken those relays for granted.
See Aurelia kind of like put her hand on your back and just go like, "Are you all right?"
Well, not really, but here we are. This is the only way I can see to potentially go home.
There was another matter we should discuss, says the Solarian counselor.
Right.
Meeri'Nara, please step forward.
Okay. Take a step forward.
You can see the three counselors before you, as well as two extra people that seem to join the three counselors on their stage. You see a human man you don't recognize take a seat with the council, and you also see your dear friend and mentor, Lin Jiang, sit down next to him. And they go, "We've given this a lot of consideration following the defeat of the Reapers and the liberation of Earth. And now, with the Trek in full swing, we thought we would offer a position to one of the finest heroes of our generation."
A position?
Meeri'Nara says slightly, "Sorry, counselor, would you do us the honor of joining our leagues of specters?"
Whoa! Yeah! I'm not even military! I don't... But why?
You're not just an excellent combatant, but a terrific diplomat. Something that is going to come in handy if we are to move forward with the Trek. Seeing as many of our specters are absent, scattered across the galaxy, we need to rebuild our ranks with the finest. That's you.
Well, I'm honored. Can't really say no to that, I think.
You may if you wish.
I mean, you could, but it's still pretty cool.
I don't think I would say no.
Aurelia just turns to you and goes like, "Sorry for springing this on you. But I thought you were the perfect candidate. So I
There's
put
been
my
a lot
vote
of
for it."
surprises today, but thank you.
One's gonna lean over to Piper and be like, "Do you think this is what Amobi was gonna ask her about?"
I have no idea. Knowing him now, he probably flubbed it.
Oh, yeah.
Awkwardly.
Well-
Yeah, you can see some of your Stormbreaker crewmates have actually caught up and are now witnessing
Yeah.
this moment.
Okay.
Amobi, Scorn, Kama, all these people.
Oh no.
I will humbly accept.
Very well. That's the answer we were looking for.
I figured, Sorry, it's been a long day.
Lin Jiang just leans forward and just says, "I'll keep it together just a bit longer. We have to get through this next part."
Okay. Okay.
And you can hear, imagine the music begin to swell in the chamber, and everyone stands at attention. You see the Asari counselor step forward and say, "Meeri'Nara, vast Stormbreaker, it is the decision of the council that you be granted all rights and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel, or what remains of it." The Solarian counselor says, "Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle, those whose actions lift them above the rank and file, both organic and synthetic." The Asari counselor says, "Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the council, instruments of our will. And soon we will be strong again." The Turian counselor says, "Spectres bear a great burden. Both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold, starting from Earth all the way to Rannoch." And Lin Jiang finishes this out by saying, "By the right hand of we counselors, and what remains of the Citadel, we hereby name you the first Quarian Spectre." Congratulations, Meeri'Nara, vast Stormbreaker.
Meeri!
Woo!
Yo,
That's my girl.
Thank you.
We have one final rank to bestow upon you.
Okay.
With your Spectre status, this would make you a perfect representative for the entire Quarian race as we proceed with this trek. And hereby dub you the Quarian Emissary at Arms, serving not just as the chief combatant, proficient in all manner of technical abilities, but also a voice for our people out there in the wilds of space.
Well, if you think that I am worthy of such a role, then naturally I will accept and I will do my best.
This isn't military, mind you. We'll leave that to our Admiral over here.
Yes, please.
You're doing a wonderful job, Admiral.
You're doing great.
I accept your kind words. It is but one of many duties I must uphold.
Duty.
He dies a little inside.
We were thinking more bigger picture with this role. Not just the head of our forces, but the head of our people.
What?
We'll do what we can to make a life for ourselves here on Earth until Rannoch is found once more. But we'll leave charting the stars to you and your fine friends in the Stormbreaker crew.
Well, yeah, I couldn't do any of this without them.
Well, there you have it. Keela Salai.
Keela Salai.
Keela Salai.
Everybody repeats that. Quarians and non-Quarians alike.
Well, that was, something.
Yeah, that just happened.
While we work out details, we will keep you all informed. But as of right now, this meeting is adjourned.
Very well.
We will await further instruction.
If I may request any further, more detailed plans on the trek be sent to my personal terminal, I would appreciate it.
we'll make sure to unclassify all the details to all of you.
Much
Assuming
appreciated.
you are on the trip or not. You all deserve to know in light of your service.
You making the trip, Strux?
Well, yeah.
Oh.
Look at you, Juan, being all official and leader-like.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Give me 5 minutes.
Same.
You're doing great.
Thank you
Seriously.
very much.
I mean that. I know I give you shit, but you're doing a great job.
It's a lot, but I think I'm built for it. A little bit, at least. I'm trying.
You're my favorite Admiral.
Thank you. Thank you. We have like 5 options tops.
Yeah.
Okay.
In case it wasn't obvious, we
Yeah.
have 2 new council members.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A replacement human counselor.
What a Quarian counselor. Fucking cool.
As it
we
should
got
be.
Lin Jiang endorsing the decision as a counselor, and then we have the human counselor.
Yeah.
I don't have a name. He's Josh.
Josh.
Screw it.
It's Josh Brolin.
we can
I'm missing a necklace.
we can
Josh
definitely...
Dunaway.
God, you got brain rot.
I do. Their new album just came out. How could I not?
So, after this very eventful meeting with not just the council, but your friend Aurelia, new leader of the expedition known as the Trek, she pulls you all aside and just says, like, sorry for all the classified files and the lack of heads up. This isn't exactly public knowledge yet.
Right.
Yeah, that's okay.
Soon everyone will know, though. We're not in the business of keeping secrets, just rebuilding the galaxy. And I just want to thank all of you once again. I wouldn't have found the motivation to do anything like this without my time aboard the Stormbreaker with you all.
Yeah, well, we were very lucky to have you.
Understatement.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone built each other up. None of us would be here if it wasn't for all of us.
Just crazy circumstances. And, yeah,
Yes.
thankfully it works.
Unfortunately, my biotics have definitely waned quite a bit.
I think that's about the same for everybody.
Have you talked to Julian?
Not for a while, but he's still looking after dear Preston.
Good. I've been worried about him.
Yeah.
How is our little troublemaker?
What's the latest?
If you haven't visited yet, he does take visitors. He's in a physiotherapy center. Guarded, of course. Away for all the convicts, the unsavory types, who
Good.
assisted in the retaking of Earth. A chance to recover and earn their place back into society.
I'm glad. He looked pretty wiped after everything that happened. I don't think he's a threat to anybody. I'm not just saying that because I'm his sister. I genuinely believe that.
Oh, I believe we all know that. Julian especially. And he's fighting for Preston's rights.
I'll have to thank him.
But I think the best we could do, given his history, was confining him to Earth.
Well, I mean, this is where he's from. He hasn't been here in years, so, I mean, hopefully he's happy.
He fought to make it back.
Yeah. Okay, that's
But
good.
if you're going to go on yet another adventure with me, then
I honestly don't know. I want to, but I just got back.
take your time.
I'll have to give it some thought. I don't want to say no right away, but I don't know that I could say yes right away either.
It'll be a process. Enlisting help. Whether they ally with our new faction or whether we get volunteers. We'll be opening it up to private vessels. Ways even freelance spacers could still contribute to the Trek without formally being a part of it. If you want to be part of the organization, You need only ask. You have my full endorsement.
I will.
But if you want the Stormbreaker to fly independent, we can make that work too.
I definitely miss her. But yeah, it's also been nice to have a break from everything too. I don't know about the rest of these guys, but for me,
Mm-mm.
well, sorry, Juan.
I apologize in advance, Juan.
Mm.
Sounds like you have your work cut out for you. I thought my job was hard.
It's very stacked right now, I'll admit.
These Quarians need to get it together.
Yeah, you're telling me.
We're in a very uncertain time at the moment. And I'm the best that they've got right now.
Yes. I myself am even wondering what is to be done with all the inactive Geth lying around.
I'm getting... Ironically, I'm getting my own consensus on it. I'm thinking.
We have ideas.
There's multiple moving factors that we've got to look at, but also the moral standpoint. That's hard to pull off in a court full of Quarians, as you can imagine.
Well, speaking as a Turian and a friend, I'm open to any and all possibilities.
You mean like my parents still being alive?
This is significant news.
You know, I'm open to just about anything. Oh, fuck.
You said anything, and
Wait,
you're
what?
one of the only other people I would trust.
You see that she's like very much trying to keep it together and stay professional and friendly about all this, but you just kind of exploded her brain, and she's just like, well...
Well, there's... She'll take it out and show. There's this thing, and they uploaded themselves into it.
Yeah, she just goes like, not here.
Discreet.
I understand.
So, there's that.
Well, I'd be lying if I said there weren't ulterior motives behind the trek.
Right.
We have lost remnants of not only our races, organics, but also the Geth around the galaxy that were hit by this with no warning. But being as they were, surely they had some sort of plan. But maybe the answers lie in there.
That's the hope.
This may be your best chance to follow through with this information. But, though I want as much information relayed to myself as possible,
Understandable.
play this one a little closer to the chest.
Yeah.
I trust you. We've been through hell and back together. I have no doubt you'll do what's right, whatever you decide.
It's a lot of responsibility placed on one little Quarian in one day.
Thankfully, you have an entire ship full of friends to help.
This is true.
I can handle the military and policy side of things if that's needed.
And I can shoot stuff.
And hey, I'm a Spectre now, so yay!
True.
With that, you'll have the authority to do very much,
Yeah.
without having to worry about the brass breathing down your necks.
No more getting shot up by C-Sec? That would be nice.
Within reason. We pulled some crazy shit back in the day.
Well, yes, there's that.
There'd be plenty more rooms for shenanigans throughout the galaxy.
I'm tired of shenanigans, though.
Well, hopefully it's one breezy trip straight to Rannoch. But the realist in me knows we need to be prepared for the worst,
Indeed.
both from who we have here and what we find out there.
Yeah.
Well, whatever you decide to do, whether you come forward with this to the Quarians, or to the Trek, or to everyone, or you keep it to yourself, you have my full support.
Thank you. I am still trying to figure out what the best course of action even is.
Perhaps the answer will come to you over time.
That would be nice.
So, you, as you're chatting with Aurelia, you see there's a couple of spectators beside the Stormbreaker crew and all the officials surrounding you, but also a number of what seem to just be ordinary people. From what you thought from when you walked in the room, you initially assumed that these were construction workers, and they appear to be, but they seem to be very interested in your party. As they come forward, and you are met with the familiar faces of Chris and Markin.
Oh, hey!
And they all come up to you and just go, Markin just goes, "Oh, Spectre, huh?"
Seems to be that way, yeah.
Well, you've earned it. After what you did for us, let alone the rest of the galaxy. Hell, I'd make you mayor of the whole damn Milky Way.
I don't want that, but thank you.
Nobody wants that position.
And Chris just goes like, "It's good to see everybody. Miri, Strux, Juan, Piper."
Hi, you look
to
good.
See you guys too.
Yeah.
Back on your feet and talking. That's good.
Yeah. The docs say I'm going to make a full recovery.
Fantastic.
Very nice.
Just a little bit of slight PTSD, but
Yeah.
Join the club.
I think that's all of us.
Probably.
I got that dove, by the way. Dr. Ailben made sure I got it. The one you made.
I'm glad.
I still have it. It's in my room at home.
Hopefully that helped out with your pursuits.
It
heard
definitely
what you
did. We found him, so it definitely was some good luck. So thank you.
That's good. Whew, that's good. Well, they put me to work.
I can see, yeah.
Yeah, they put all of us refugees into construction with the task, rebuild the Earth. First here in Vancouver. We almost got it under wraps, actually.
Yeah, it's looking good.
We hit up the rest of Canada, move on to North America, all the way down to the tip of Chile, and then pretty soon we'll be across the globe.
Do you like it?
Yes, good to keep my hands busy.
Yeah.
Good to have a goal in mind. It's going to take many, many years.
Yeah.
Sure is.
I can't think of a better way to end my career with not only the Alliance, but just in life. I
I'm
think we're all
happy for
grateful.
you. Both of you. So look at Chris and Markin.
They give us food and housing.
Good. They should.
Even healthcare.
Hey, what more could you ask for, right?
I know.
Just
You people on Earth really have it figured out.
You had me at food.
Wink.
Well, just wait until we get Rannoch up and going.
Yeah. I look forward to being able to see that place. I've only heard what you've told us.
It's gonna be spectacular.
I wonder what they're going to be like by the time we get over there. It could take even longer than it takes to rebuild Earth.
Probably.
You could happen upon 2 different types of Quarians by that point if it gets bad enough.
I see.
We're already so scattered.
Yeah.
I don't know what their situation's like out there.
Yeah.
Well, whatever it is. If they find it's not the idyllic home that they thought, hopefully we'll have Earth up and running for them.
It'll be a great backup plan. I don't mind Earth, but I want to go home.
I don't blame you.
It's not
As someone who
terrible.
wanted to come home for a long time, I do not blame you at all.
You should see Hong Kong.
Oh?
Yeah?
It's wonderful.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually thinking of settling there.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah. I've always wanted to go.
Is the food good? It's different in all these different countries that are here.
Yeah, there's so much different food.
There's
I mean,
a lot
none
of
it
different
we
cultures.
can eat, but
Well, through my work, maybe I'll have a chance to have a taste of every place around here.
Whatever the Hong Kong food is.
Who knows, maybe the Vorcha will make a home there.
That'd be sick.
Maybe the Asari. We'll see. I'm curious to see how this all shapes up.
Norcat
Yeah.
Hibachi.
I'm having the time of my life.
Make a little volcano out of onions.
Fire.
It's my job to hit the surfaces of my toes. Ding, ding, ding.
I spun an egg and tossed it into my hat.
I need that.
Well, I did hear the Asari were planning to take over London. Not
Huh.
peacefully, of course.
Ah,
Okay.
I like peaceful.
You know, that doesn't surprise me.
Mm-hmm.
Takeover does sound violent.
Yes, and that's the last thing we need right now.
I think the Turians were thinking of settling Italy.
Huh.
I don't know if this is going to breeze over too well with a lot of the humans.
That's just what I hear on the streets. Thankfully, people seem to be quite receptive to our guests.
Right.
I would hope so.
It's not like we have anywhere else to go.
Right.
You can see, like, he's very grateful in the position he's in, but he's still grumpy. Grumpy old man.
Well, you can come to Rannoch when it's there.
Deal.
I don't know. Have they thought about terraforming Mars yet?
Now that I'd love to see. Maybe I could be a part of that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm from Vancouver, so I'm open to the idea of moving, but I think I might stick here for a little while.
Well, just let me know. My door's always open to you.
Will do. Same to you.
Meeri snickers in the background.
We will see you around, kid.
See you around.
Thanks for everything.
Yeah, you too. Keep him in line, Markin. You know how wild he gets.
Yeah. You just hear from behind you Aurelia checking her Omni. It's like, I think that about does it, except I've had one application for the Trek project, and it seems like a certain Phoebe Barker wants to be a part of the team.
She's in.
Approved.
No, yeah.
Approved.
You
Absolutely.
think I should accept?
Yes.
Yes, 100%.
Capable individual backed by the Quarian government and emissary at arms.
I don't think I could agree more. She just approves it on her Omni. It's done. Looking forward to seeing what she can add to the project.
Agreed.
She's mentioned before wanting to go out and see the galaxy, so I think this would be the perfect opportunity for her, and I can't think of a better person to add to the team.
And
That's
I
what we
owe
need.
her more than a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
We'll make sure it can be legal.
It could be just juice.
When was her birthday in the last 3 weeks?
Anyway, I hear the Alliance folks are looking for you, Piper.
Are they?
Yeah, you might want to meet up with Hackett.
Okay. Cool. Go find him then.
Catch him before he leaves.
Okay, let's go. Unless we have something else to attend to real quick. I don't think so.
I am enjoying this recess away from the courtroom right now.
I'm happy we can help.
Meeri's just still gonna keep waiting.
Just good to be walking around with the gang.
It does feel good.
So, before your group
Mhm.
departs from the Presidium, you find Admiral Hackett before he leaves. And he just goes like, Lieutenant, I was looking for you.
Admiral, good to see you.
At ease.
Sorry, force of habit.
It's quite all right. You've been through a lot.
Yeah.
Hell, I understand better than most. I was right there with you.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
Well, thanks to you, the Crucible actually managed to fire off as intended.
Well, thanks to me and my brother, yeah, and my friends here. It was a team effort.
That is all noted.
Okay. Just making sure.
We're looking for any excuse we can to pardon the poor fella. But
Yeah, I know he's troubled. He's done a lot of things.
I'm afraid some of these things in the past can't
To
be
put it
ignored,
lightly.
if the reports are to be believed.
Yeah, I know. Not saying he should be fully pardoned, but...
We're talking about kidnapping,
Yeah, I know. You don't need to repeat it.
Brainwashing.
I know.
attempted
Please.
homicide.
Okay.
He tried to brainwash my dad.
I know. Anyway,
We're doing what we can.
I appreciate that.
I heard he drives a Buick.
The other human aboard your ship seems to be looking after him.
So I've heard. That's
In
good.
fact, he'll be going on a trip with you.
Okay.
Oh.
I have a new post for you for the next week.
Alright, lay it on me.
Well, for the next 7 days, you'll be stationed at the villa down in Rio de Janeiro.
Is it rebuilt?
Shockingly, the base itself didn't take much of a hit.
Really? Huh. Well, that's
Yeah.
good.
The city, that's another story.
Right, yeah.
But we'll get there, as we will with the entire globe. I think you have some old friends there that are expecting you.
Yeah. I bet.
Your party is also welcome to join you at this station.
If you guys want to come, it's pretty cool. Got pretty cool drinks down there, just saying.
We can't keep doing this.
I want to come.
Come on.
Come so bad.
We've got to be professional these days.
But party.
As long as it's okay.
In case you haven't figured it out, this is mandatory shore leave, Orion.
Okay, no arguments here for me. I am 100% on board with that.
Be sure to grab your brother on the way out. And all your other crewmates aboard the Stormbreaker. You all have earned it.
Will do, thank you, Admiral.
Good to hear. Dismissed.
Yes, sir.
He gives you a salute.
Give him one back.
Finish up chatting with some of the other officials.
All right, Rio.
Okay.
Gets you away from court.
It does.
Get to wear my Speedo again.
Oh no! No! I didn't agree to that.
Hey, I got a session to get back to.
Yeah, I have something. I just gotta go.
Strux, I love you. You're one of my best friends. Please don't embarrass me in front of my teammates. Please. My
When have I
fellowmates.
ever done that?
Every day since we met.
Yeah.
Well, you see, like, Amobi in the back just go like, so we're all going on vacation?
Sounds like it.
If you want to go, then yeah.
Not you. You're not coming.
He can come.
I can afford to spare a few hours.
He's invited
Maybe
as
a few
long as he
days.
finishes
Surely
his
they can
question.
give you
How's
some
that?
shore leave.
Oh,
I think
working
that's
your
a good
ass off, right?
stipulation.
Yeah. I'll take a week.
I
They'll live.
couldn't agree more. And you can see Scorn and Rourke. Rourke is just like, like we're going on vacay. He's like, yeah, we could use a break.
I think we all deserve a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for a little bit. Just for a week.
One last good break,
Mm-hmm.
and we can get back to it.
Indeed.
Right.
So,
Wait.
Oh, jeez.
Smoochie.
Dude,
Chill.
come here. Quit. Bad. Yeah, you're being bad.
Mm-hmm.
you see at this point in the Presidium, all your former crewmates are being Aurelia, who seems to be willing to take some time away, even from her passion project, to come with you all. You see Scorn, you see Rourke, you see Amobi, and I have one more character.
Oh boy.
Aww.
As you all are departing the Presidium aboard the Citadel, you just see the door open to leave, and you see like a Quarian standing before you, and he goes, "Oh, good, I caught you on your way out.
Oh, okay.
I'll be your personal escort for this trip, Admiral."
Good to have you.
As he salutes, and Corvas is there.
Yay.
Always glad to have Corvas on my team.
Just so long as you get a break too.
Yes, I'm a little torn between my duties back aboard the fleet, but
How does
They
anyone
can wait a week.
How does anyone expect us to be at our best if we don't have some R&R?
Yeah.
I think my loyalty to the Stormbreaker and the chance to have a little well-deserved R&R comes first.
Just for a week. It's not going to kill everyone. It's
I'll
fine.
fly you to and from personally.
Then I know we're in good hands.
Very good, then.
Best in the fleet.
If you'll follow me.
Are we
Lead
going to
on.
leave now?
As soon as you pack your bags, we can make some stops along the way.
I was going to say, I wanted to grab some people to come with.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
So,
we can pick up your dear brother. I was informed.
I want to pick him up, and then can we go find Chris? Is he still around?
Bring
Yeah,
him.
you can kind of like
You know what?
whistle.
Markin deserves to go
Yeah.
too, though.
Markin.
Let's get
Go
that
find the
grumpy old
boys.
man.
You can whistle them back over.
Hey, McManus, Markin!
And they both just like...
We're going on vacation!
You wanna come see the villa, Rio?
Oh, good. Is there a return flight?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
Come on, you
Be
bet.
stuck there.
You're working your asses off. Come take a break with us for a week.
Then count us in. There's a couple members that you haven't seen yet. So, as you load it seems to have like a similar. It has like the same emblem as the Stormbreaker did with the Asari Valkyrie on the side of his shuttle. There's a little art on the side as you all load in as a Stormbreaker crew, reunited as you board the shuttle. And he's like, "Okay, any stops?"
Okay, we got Chris, we have Markin, we have all of us, we have Aurelia, we need to get my brother. Sheeta, wherever Sheeta is, we need to find her.
Sheeta will be waiting for us.
Okay,
Trust me.
cool.
She's got quite the surprise.
Am I missing
for you.
anyone, guys?
We
Anyone?
should bring Jesse.
Jesse.
Poor thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So actually, yeah, he goes on his arm and he goes, "Miss Wingard, to the landing platform, please." And you see them rush out and go like, "Sorry, I'm coming." Been so busy adapting all these new Quarian suits to Earth's atmosphere.
Ah, look at you.
Really been at home here. It's kind of a dream come true, but it is exhausting. You're going on a trip?
We're going to Rio.
We're going on a trip.
Oh.
Mandatory shore leave. Admiral Hackett himself said so.
You
so.
cannot say no.
Well, then say no more. I'm in.
Already have my Speedo on.
Crew reunited.
Rio.
All right. Is there anyone else we should grab?
Trying to think.
I'm not going on vacation without Reese. That
Right.
would be a crime.
What about
I
Rourke?
would die.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Rourke was with us.
Yeah.
Rourke is
Okay,
already
Rourke
with
is with
Yeah.
us, right?
I'm here.
Yeah. No, if I leave her here, I will be assassinated. As much
is
of a,
true.
a reprieve that would be.
So, you hear Corvus call for Captain Reese Vara Castellano. Come to the
Oh, yeah.
And she just goes like, about time. You owe me a vacation.
I know.
This is true.
I was waiting a couple weeks to make sure we'd be set up here, but we're good to go these days.
I was expecting you to take me around, but
We'll get there eventually.
That's a work in progress from what I understand.
We're working on that.
Yeah.
I've already been filled in.
Yeah.
I told Aurelia I was wherever the Stormbreaker decided to go.
Mm-hmm.
Glad to hear it.
No pressure.
But let's see what kind of drinks Rio has.
Yeah.
Yeah,
shit.
sure.
Very good shit. I'm so excited.
You'll
I
have
haven't
to
had
show
a...
me around, Piper.
Oh,
Mhm.
you guys are in for a treat. I'm so excited.
Girls' night.
Oh, you're coming too.
Oh, damn it. Fine. That'll be
Can't
fun.
wait to smell the ocean and actually feel the sand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I can do that.
Cool.
Oh.
I mean, your eyes look cool, but,
They do.
you know.
I forgot how cool it is that we're also unprofessional. I've been dealing with just job people for 3 weeks.
Yeah. So we are saving you from yourself.
It sucks.
Everyone accounted for? I was
I-
going to make a stop by the hospital.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Aside from your troublemaker.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Who's
know.
looking after said troublemaker?
I can't think of anyone else.
Me neither.
Am I forgetting anyone?
I mean, it's up to you.
I don't know.
I'm gonna swing my prison and pick up.
Do you want to bring your girl?
comma?
If she wants to come, yeah, I guess.
I guess.
If she wants. It's important to ask.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's coming.
She's coming a lot.
Oh
God
my
damn
god!
25.
Oh, I just got hit again.
Yes, 25 by now.
She stops by. Corphos flies by the town that we started in. Again, filled with like these mercenary types, like these gang members, pirates from Tortuga. They all seem to be really settling in. And she just kind of like stands there, like tapping her foot, like, "I heard you be going on vacation without me? To a beach, no less."
Yeah, you can come too, I guess.
I mean, Piper, you could always bring your Drell, too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. But you've already got Chris coming, so...
Yeah. I do.
Beach party!
Me first mate need a little bit of a break. Slike! Get your ass over here. He goes, I'm coming.
You know what? You can make it work.
I think the one thing we're missing is a nice droid to take video and photos of everything.
Why'd you have to bring that up?
I don't know what you're talking about, Mary.
Why you gotta be an asshole?
Have you met me?
Unfortunately.
It's what I do.
I'm just gonna get in the ship.
I mean, surely they've still got some remnants of whatever news cameras they used.
Yeah, but they're no Galatea.
I know.
So, you, everyone boards, and you realize you have quite the packed shuttle
Yeah.
at this point.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, you're thinking, I missed the space of the Stormbreaker.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
One, be careful. We're already crowded enough as is. We don't need to break anything else.
We just got back
So,
on here.
what fell down there? Back there?
For those of you at home, I accidentally held my dice tray too tightly, and it flipped.
Relax. I'm a good pilot.
Deep breath.
Deep breath. We're fine.
So, one less stop.
Mhm.
And, you stop by a physiotherapy center, and you can see that it is under guard.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this is for types of people that might have been a bit unsavory,
Mm-hmm.
that might have helped retake Earth and were part of that effort and fought very hard, and maybe earn a place back in society, but still need rehabilitated. They still need to be watched. And is he snoring?
Yeah.
He's over there.
He's so cute.
It's so funny.
All right. So,
And as you head in, the guards let you in
Mm-hmm.
upon seeing your group, and as a few of you head in just to pick up a few people, you immediately see Dr. Sykes ordering people around, like, I need you to report to room B3. There's a patient there that needs you. Go take some penicillin with you. And you there, yes, you can go on break. And he's like, good, my old friends.
Dr. Sykes,
Mhm.
how are you?
I'll do my favorite patients. How do we do?
we do.
We do.
We do, yeah.
We're all still here.
Thankfully.
This I'm very glad of. Is there some business you needed?
We're here to break out Preston.
Well, I wouldn't have worded it like that, Miri, but,
Don't worry, I was given the all clear.
okay.
He'll be allowed to leave
Okay.
under armed watch.
I was just trying to have some fun.
I know.
I've always got my sidearm on me. Just leave him with me.
This is just a security precaution.
Incinerate's just a button away.
Oh, we don't want him to die.
Well,
You'll be happy to hear he's shown no signs of any sort of criminal or villainous behavior.
Okay.
He seems to be on the up end.
Up and up.
Yes. He's been meeting with Julian quite frequently,
Good.
back in his old role.
Good. He's in good
He's-
hands.
He's used to dealing with people with their minds not right.
Right.
But Preston has been a challenge, but he's done a commendable job at recovery. I have nothing but good news to report.
Good.
Any challenges that come our way, we face. We're right there with Preston.
Well, he's an Orion. We're pretty tough cookies. Pretty stubborn, tough cookies, but still tough cookies.
I'll get the guards to receive them.
Would it help if I was there, or should I just wait here?
He's been on his best behavior.
Okay.
He'll be right down.
Okay.
So you all wait patiently in the lobby of this bustling hospital as Sykes immediately begins back to directing people. It seems like no matter how much stress gets thrown his way, he seems to be handling it.
What a champion.
Eventually, Julian rounds the corner, and he seems to be gesturing folks along, and you can see he kind of has his arm around the corner as he kind of helps Preston Orion around the corner, who is now using a walking stick to get around. You can see, while he's definitely a young man, looks visibly a little bit more aged. And he looks a little weak getting around. Nevertheless, he looks up at your group, and you're still not used to seeing Preston Orion smile.
I think she notices the cane, probably knows that he's probably having trouble. I think she's still gonna go run up to him and just hug him. Big bear hug.
Yep.
The biggest bear hug.
And he kind of stumbles a bit. And you catch him with his arms out as he gently puts his arms around you, and he's still getting used to the fact that we can do that.
Yeah, sorry. I need to be gentle. I know you're still in therapy.
It's quite all right. I may not look it, but I'm very much in good health.
I can tell. You look good.
Just need a little bit of time.
No, yeah.
But I have good doctors.
You're in the best care.
Better than I deserve, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
So I understand why I'm in the position I'm in, but hell, it was worth it.
You just do the best you can just to make up for it, whatever that entails, whatever they decide that's... Sounds like you're doing just that, though.
Yeah.
From what I've heard.
Very soon I'll be admitted out of here. I can go back to the ranch with Father and you.
Yeah, well, you'll have to be sure to say hi to Mom. I'm sure she would like to hear your voice.
Yes. Thought for a long time what I was going to say. Underneath the willow.
The sunflower fields are still there.
Oh, good. Glad the Reapers weren't total pricks.
You know,
Leave our sunflowers alone.
Yeah, I would have been pissed. Anyway, did they tell you anything about why we're here?
I heard it was very secret.
Basically, we're going on vacation. We're going to Rio, and we're bringing you with us. You down for that?
I can take two good guesses what that's all about.
Well, I'm not going on a vacation without my big brother. And they said you can come, so I'm dragging you with me.
A little sunlight and ocean view will do you some good, I think.
It's also military mandated. You can't say no if you wanted.
Well, in that case...
Admiral Hackett himself gave the order.
You're going to be forced to relax, and that's really all there is to it.
No, that sounds horrible.
I am really sorry to the rest of you for the trouble I must have caused you.
You know, I've had worse.
I've had worse. It's fine.
I can't help but feel very guilty, even seeing the results of my plan.
Yeah. Well,
what matters is we saved the galaxy. Sacrifices were bound to have been made.
Own it.
It was
Shit
a war.
happens.
Wars, there's casualties.
War never changes.
Well,
Wise words.
Julian's been a big help. His biotics have weakened significantly, but I think mine are completely tapped.
Honestly, might be for the best.
Yeah. What I'm saying is I can probably get really drunk now.
All right.
That's more like it.
So,
I'm gonna revisit that competition one.
I don't think we really had a clear winner or loser last time.
I think you lost horribly.
You cheated.
I was playing with the circumstances before.
You had a biotic advantage. That is cheating. They will
And
not
it's
allow
cheating.
that in your Earth Olympics. I will not allow that in my contest.
Well, then let's do this mono down in Rio.
Let us go.
And we're all gonna watch.
I am now sold on 1 week of shore leave.
With your permission, Mr. Blueford. And Julian just goes, "Oh, I'm coming too."
I was gonna say, aren't you need to
Yay!
come too. You've earned a break too.
He goes like, "Ain't no way they let me out of this one." All right. And with that, it seems your little posse of Stormbreaker crewmates seems to be complete, unless you can think of anybody else that you would like to see about.
Not that I can.
You were
think
gonna leave your girlfriend behind.
Yeah, bro.
She would have done the same thing.
of. Was she?
Maybe.
So,
I think we got it.
you have one of the most anxious, with anticipation, shuttle rides ever as Corvos flies you all the way from Vancouver, Canada, all the way down to Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, man.
Brazil.
That's probably a ride.
From one alliance base to another. You all enjoy the comfort of friends, who all seem to pick up right where they left off, as if no fighting ever went down. You hear everything from conversations about catching up with each other, to a couple of your friends giggling like schoolgirls, to some unheard joke about everything that's happened. And while you pass rebuilt settlement to ruins upon ruins upon ruins of Reaper devastation, to some surprisingly serene nature and ocean, you eventually arrive down in Rio at a place known as the Villa, aka the N7 Academy.
Let's go.
Villa.
You see, traffic around Rio is bustling, much like Vancouver, as this is another Alliance hotspot. However, the Villa itself is very low traffic. There aren't a lot of people bustling about down below as you land. It seems like there's only a handful of people aboard this little island that seems to be filled with machinery as well as a Shogun-era style castle. Is what I would compare it to the most. I think I use this comparison a lot, but like a more sci-fi version of that. And you land, and there is a man that is waiting for you with hands behind his back, also dressed up in his Alliance blues. And you see a couple other of what seem to be soldiers out of uniform all run up to the landing pad to greet your shuttle. And as the shuttle door opens, you are immediately greeted by the sight of your old Captain
Grant. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, along with some of the other students that you used to train alongside, including a very familiar to you all, Adriana Santos, as well as two other boys you don't seem to recognize. Seem to be around the same age as Piper. You see your crew all, the shuttle rocks back and forth as Scorn steps out.
Got the whole crew
You have to
here.
kind of help Preston.
Yeah,
down.
I'll definitely help him.
And Reese just kind of waits for her hand to be taken by Juan and help her down. And she's just kind of like, thanks.
I love her.
Yeah.
Grab on my belt, jetpack. I'll meet you guys at the beach.
I love that she keeps him on his toes. It's great.
Someone has to.
Yeah. I can't always be there to do it.
So, he salutes you and just goes like, Lieutenant Orion, good to see you're in one piece.
Captain Grant, she'll salute back. Good to see you're in one piece too. Haven't heard from you in a long time, old man.
Oh, already with the insults now.
Just watching this, like, you would talk to him like that?
It's a joke. It's fine. I'm sorry if I offend you, Captain.
Well, none taken after what you seem to have pulled. If the reports are to be believed, and I've read all the reports, you can talk to me any damn way you please. Well, welcome back to the villa.
Thanks. It looks good.
It was largely untouched. The defenses seem to hold up.
Well, that's good.
Our recruit, Mr. Alves here, did a good job at running the defensive group here in Rio. And you can see, actually, your old friend, Oliver, who seems to have a bit of, also a infiltrator in the Alliance. He kind of has a military cut that's, like, slightly longer than you would expect. He has a bit of fangs that have grown. And he salutes you and smiles. And just goes like, beat you here, Lieutenant.
I'm salute him back and go over, get over here, sight for sore eyes, give him a hug.
Yeah.
And then lightly punch him in the arm. You haven't talked to me in ages. I'm glad you're okay, though.
We have a lot to discuss.
Yeah, we do.
The holdout
we
on
sure
Earth
do.
was... I don't even want to talk about that right now.
No, yeah. We're here on vacation. Let's keep it that way. For now. Anyway, Adriana.
Piper.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm just fine.
Yeah?
And I think you're about to be even better here. I see you brought the entire party.
Yeah, is that okay?
Oh, more than okay. Any friend of yours is welcome here.
Oh yeah, I guess, guys, this is my crew. Stormbreaker crew. This is the people I've been with for the past however long this has been going on.
Yes, hi. We saved the galaxy.
Hello.
So this is the Stormbreaker crew, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And you see another guy that's just like got black hair and it's all slicked back. And he's a little tanner. Like he's been out on the beach quite a bit. Or just out in the sun. He just goes like, so this is the crew you've been rolling with.
Yeah.
You don't look so tough.
I can prove it.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Hey.
And just who might you be?
First Quarian Inspector.
And you see he's like playful and then he's like, oh.
Also the emissary at arms for the Quarian people. This is Admiral Wann'Shelan Neema.
Hello.
New leader of the Blood Pack.
He just like goes wide-eyed at the sight of all of you, and especially you.
Yeah, I'll have a salute, thank you.
My apologies. Wasn't aware.
Sometimes we are given missions without information as we would like to have it.
It's an honor to have you here on our little island.
We're happy to be here.
This is Damien.
Oh my god, really? Oh my...
I'm not gonna...
Shut up, seriously?
Yeah.
Holy shit. My little Greek boy?
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't even connect, I'll be real. Holy shit.
I just punked him. It's one for the books.
He would act tough, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Lighten up, Arenos, it's not that serious.
Roger that. Damn, Piper. You really know how to surprise us.
Yeah.
Well, we have a surprise for you, though.
So I've heard.
And he goes like, why don't we all go in the main hall?
Yeah, sounds good. Let's go.
So, he leads you off the landing pad. And again, you see this is like an island, a small island with a facility on it. You'd think a rank as prestigious as N7 would have a more like larger academy built around it. It's actually quite the private fan club, it looks like here. It seems like this island could only occupy like maybe like a few hundred people tops. as you go forth into this castle-like structure. You are immediately amazed at the sight of an armory before you. There are various N7 grade armor, weapons, gadgets, and gear all displayed along the walls, as well as many Alliance officials working alongside what appear to be other students and other N7 operatives, all picking up their next missions. He goes like, well, like I said, this is the villa. This is where we do all of our work. These are the finest folks humanity has to offer.
Damn straight.
And I trained half of them myself. It's a shame some of our best ones couldn't be here today to witness this, but... And he leads you to the center of the room where everyone starts to gather around you. And then he goes, now, normally, Piper, graduation is much an involved process. Normally it takes place aboard our tourist station. We all go as a group, and we hold the ceremony there. But given its destruction, most ranks are granted in the field following our Reaper invasion. So, Lieutenant, this actually makes you the first to be commended to the rank of N7 here locally at the villa. Following your ventures aboard the SSV Stormbreaker across the galaxy, and in light of your contributions against the Reapers in an admirable and effective fashion, I here bestow the rank of Commander and the title of N7 Operative. Congratulations, Piper. We're honored to have you.
Woo!
Shepherd who? He does not say that.
The Admiral say that?
No. Scandal.
I'm very honored. Thank you. This is something I know my friends have known I've been working towards a long, long time, so... Yeah.
Well, you've earned it. I've only read the reports.
Oh, I've got stories.
But Adriana here has seen it. And I'm sure your crew has seen it.
Oh, yeah. We can tell you all the stories you want to hear.
Well, we have a whole week.
Yep.
They're still serving the same drinks on the mainland.
Yes.
Now, come on. First, let's see if this fits.
Mhm.
And he goes up to one of the display cases.
Mhm.
And he's like, this belonged to one of our best from back in the day. I think she'd like you to have it. And you can see the breastplate and all other pieces of medium armored N7 equipment, complete with a red stripe.
Let's go. Yeah, she'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, totally. It's just trying to keep her cool, but she's like internally freaking out, like, yes, I finally can't, like, she's trying to keep her composure outside so she doesn't, but yeah, we'll save that for the party.
We'll get you a new set of dress blues, but for now, consider this armor yours.
Thank you. This is really nice. I'll just hold it up and look at it.
You could potentially requisition any weapon within reason here for your exploits. I hear you're going to be working with the Trek.
Potentially, yeah. Yeah.
So,
I will definitely take advantage of that, so.
don't forget about us.
Oh, no.
I'm sure
course
we have
not.
many operations to go on throughout the galaxy.
Yeah, I'm giving it some thought. I haven't made any kind of decisions yet, but I will let everyone know as soon as I've made one.
But I know you have bigger things to worry about.
We got a
I know you had
few.
one hell of a ship.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to the old Stormbreaker?
It crashed.
I heard
Twice.
I heard it was totaled.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might want to head over to the spaceport when we go out for
God.
drinks.
Duly noted.
The rest of you, feel free to look around.
I can give the tour, assuming everything is still in its place.
Yep. You see all manner of just, like, swords on their racks.
Oh, hell yeah.
And you see, like, armor sets.
Mm-hmm.
You even see a memorial for Shepard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But yeah.
Miri will pay her respects to the memorial, actually.
Piper will too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Assumed, yes. But be respectful.
Shepard was the reason that she even wanted to go to Pluto, so,
Do
yeah.
you leave anything? Say anything?
I don't know. Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know. I
No.
feel
You
like
can
she
think
would
on
just,
it if you
yeah,
wanna do a little
yeah.
crucible short
think
story
on
or
it.
something.
Yeah.
That works too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could do that.
We can fill in the blanks in the crucible.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because I feel like Miri would have things to say.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, Shepard's relationship with the Geth was a
Mhm.
big deal to her.
Mm-hmm. Very much so. Seeing Shepard honored here, it feels right.
Yeah.
So, after a tour around this, again, high-tech samurai castle of a base.
Definitely show off my old room where I stayed. Be like, this is where I slept for like 7 years of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing fancy, not as fancy as a Stormbreaker, but this was home.
It's fancier than my old home.
But yeah, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
You
sure.
can actually see that there was both all sorts of N7 paraphernalia left for you in your room.
Oh,
You got a hoodie, a jacket,
A leather jacket.
let's
a
go.
set of uniforms.
I'll definitely take those with me.
Mhm. You even see a Valiant rifle
Oh, sick.
in your weapon.
Cool.
Hell yeah. Definitely take all of that with me.
So,
And put the jacket on too. Yeah.
there you go. So, all of your, it almost feels like college buddies,
Mm-hmm.
all start heading out with your crew as you all take a boat, actually. You take a little dinghy. Out into
I
the
hate you so much.
I don't know about the structural integrity of this dinghy. How far away is it?
Oh, come on, Admiral, live a little.
At least you still have a helmet in case we go underwater.
This is true.
This is how we do things back on Earth.
Fine. I will respect custom for now, but the second this thing starts rocking, I'm off.
I'll
So just
swing
start
on
doing
Did you
this.
bring your jetpack?
I never leave the house without it.
I think Piper will playfully just take and go do
No.
this. Come on,
Grab
you're
on to
fine.
the dinghy
I
and
said
activate
fine.
the jetpack.
You can see as you get closer that there are remains of multiple reapers jutting out of the ocean before reaching the shore.
Muriel, well, never mind. She would. If she had the right fingers, she would cut them off, but...
Piper will do
It's just
it.
kinda
middle
like-
finger.
I
One
mean,
single
it'd be
middle
like...
finger. Yeah.
This.
Oh, Piper will definitely flip it off. For sure.
She'll stick her tongue out.
Whispers a long string of Kellish curses.
Yeah.
on my
Yeah.
So,
Bitch.
Botched it.
you see overlooking this, the city is not necessarily in shambles, but it's still in the process of recovering. And here you all are about to run the town for the night. That being said, places are still open, including the bar that was frequented by in 1 through 6 candidates.
Hell yeah.
And one Jacob Taylor. What?
And above the entire city, you see a massive statue overlooking the whole city down below.
Mm.
Who's that?
I don't know, but I want to climb it. says
No,
Sarah.
I'm not climbing it. That is disrespectful.
To who?
Miri, come on.
Strux just looks up and goes, Jesus.
Just be careful.
That's who.
That's who I didn't know that's what he looked like.
Yeah.
Well, Rourke's climbing him now. So.
Oh my.
Okay.
Get off from there!
Rourke!
Have fun.
Meeri said I could.
No! Get down from there! Please.
Just yelling up.
Yeah.
I need a Always Sunny title card that just says the crew finds Jesus.
We can make that happen.
That's sick. Alright, so Rourke's climbing Jesus.
Make sure after a round at this bar that we roll Constitution.
Oh, hell
to
yeah.
see what level of intoxication we're dealing with.
Swear to God, if Meeri can't get drunk.
Well, if
It's
it's
our last
anything like
intoxication
today.
roll of the entire.
Alright, I'm gonna
Oh,
get ready.
boy.
I'm ready.
Alright, give me.
Where's my con?
Immediately,
Con
first
save.
rounds, no setup. Alright.
Still
Time to drink.
Oh my god!
Ha!
It knows!
It's in
It
character.
knows!
Are you fucking kidding me? I rolled a natural 20.
Look at you two!
Oh my
Natural
God.
1 for Piper, natural 20 for Meeri.
No, I rolled a 7, which is a 9, which is what I rolled the last time.
Hey, I got
Oh.
a 9.
The exact same roll. I shit you not.
Bullshit.
Oh, dirty 20!
Oh, what
Let's
the
go.
heck?
Dirty
That
20!
Crazy.
Hey, we got 9s.
I was sitting here thinking it would be wild if I rolled the same thing I rolled at the Rannoch party, and I
Yeah.
did.
Okay,
And
well.
Piper never
And
will
now
have a
Meeri's
good...
gonna rage.
I would like to rage. Oh my god. Wow.
Piper and Juan, you feel a little bit of a buzz
Yeah.
Oh.
after your night of drinking.
Jeez.
You show them all that strawberry drink you remember so well.
Yeah.
Went completely counterproductive to the
I should
physique
put you
that
in
you were
jail.
supposed to keep
Mhm.
as an N6
Here,
student.
I can take mine back.
Maybe it's learned its lesson.
Certainly doesn't feel any healthier for your body as an N7.
Yeah.
That one's pretty.
Strux and Meeri handle it like champions.
How's
He's
Preston
been
doing?
drinking since 9 a.m.
You're
He's
down
fine.
more.
He's
Don't
been
seem to
drinking
stop.
since 9 years old.
I'm fucking insane.
Moby just goes like, it's actually for the best that you're in complete good headspace.
And why is that?
Oh,
I don't
bitch.
know. Maybe I can take you over to that statue over there and we can find out.
Jesus.
Well,
God is
alright
witness.
then. See you guys later.
Have fun.
Bye, I guess. No, she used to love these things. Why is she leaving so
I don't
think
know.
we're heading over there.
I don't know.
We'll be back.
I think we're heading over there anyway.
Oh, are we?
I got in touch with an old friend. And he just goes like, hey,
Oh.
Sheeta, is it ready?
What?
Oh.
And you just hear from his Omni, ready as it's ever going to be. Still putting on the finishing touches.
Oh.
So are we all heading over there?
What's happening?
I suppose.
I mean, if they're not opposed to it.
I guess we're all going over there. So
I didn't know if it.
we
private.
should migrate.
Okay.
No,
Apparently-
I
After
can't.
one drink? This
Yeah.
is
We'll
bullshit.
be
Can we get one to
back.
go?
We could assume you made the rounds. You spent
Yeah.
probably an hour there.
Yeah. That's where the buzz comes from.
Alright.
Right. Sober time.
Yeah. Well, yours was your first.
Well, she's a fucking lightweight. We all know this.
I made it work.
So, very much like Vancouver, Rio has become one heck of a spaceport with the population that Earth now inhabits. Not just the humans that survived, but the humans that came back. And all the other aliens that now have to call Earth home for the time being. All making the city more unique than it's ever been. But with all this comes all their ships. And they are all at various docks around the city. It's clear that you're being led by Amobi into the most packed shipyard of Rio. And as you go through, you see a number of impressive ships. You see, human alliance ships being made. You see more Asari ships being made in all their elegance. You see the giant, massive guns of Turian starships, as well as some of the Vorcha designs that you helped bring out to the galaxy back on Heshtok. Now they can be made here on Earth.
Oh.
Most importantly of all, you see a a circled off area. It's like a hole in the ground. It's a giant hangar into the ground.
Okay.
Where you see sparks flying, and you see, metal pieces being welded on. Engineers to and from, making sure a new tantalus drive core engine is properly installed. A new cockpit. A new everything. As what you recognize to be the Stormbreaker has been completely upgraded.
Oh shit, Stormbreaker 2.
As you see
SR2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sheeta go, you're just in time for the best part. Hey, bring it down! As you see a crane lift down slowly, paneling for the side of the ship that says SR2.
Nice.
Yeah.
I personally would have been a fan of just Stormbreaker, but in the word storm, it just says 2.
Stormbreaker 2.
Stormbreaker.
Aurelia told me what happened, and I'm more than happy to go along with her little project, or fly the stars, just you and I. Whenever you need a pilot, I'll be here. And I think this might be my finest work yet.
It's pretty damn impressive.
I don't
The
know.
last one was pretty good.
I'll have to take it for a test run. Make my judgment then.
Moby's already calibrating the gun.
Oh, get him away!
There's so much calibrating to do, I'm not even sure, guys. This is... Oh my god, everything's all wrong.
Okay,
Oh,
but
Moby.
after vacation,
Vacation.
we can both calibrate
No
it.
calibrating, okay? None.
But
In order.
None.
None.
Not even just a little.
No. No, because you remember the last time you tried doing something while drunk, you almost blew us up.
You're right. Keep me
I
far
was
away
there.
from this
I
thing.
remember that.
Standing order, despite the fact that we're off duty.
Don't want to blow up this one. It's
Well.
been through enough.
Here's something you can't stop.
Mhm.
And he gets down on one knee.
Oh.
And he just locks in. He just hones in.
Lock in. Lock in.
You can see he's about to start sweating, but he just gets it past. him.
Power through.
It's just I was just gonna do this in private, but I think it's better that everyone else is here. And you can see, attached to your harnesses, Meeri, you feel the device, the OSD, light up as you see a bunch of computers to monitor the ship systems and oversee construction. From over Amobi's shoulder, you can see your parents looking over from a screen
Aw.
as they stay silent this time.
Oh.
And Amobi just goes I know we can make this official when we get your parents back, but would you do the honor of marrying me?
Well,
You're on
yeah,
Earth.
obviously. I told you I already knew the answer. Yes.
Amazing.
Now, will you quit worrying about it?
Yeah. It's the hardest thing I've ever done.
You
in my
did
life.
great.
Oh, that's
Was
what the
it?
question was.
Yes, that was the question.
Okay. Good job.
As, he goes to give you one giant hug. And you feel Reese kind of put her head on your shoulder as she just watches this go down.
Someone's getting ideas.
Hey. Last words. Damn it. Okay. Taking everything in, right? Atmosphere, everything that's happening, thinking new ship, same crew, new times. He's just gonna go, I love you guys.
I love you too, but just pretend I didn't actually say that.
Say what?
There we go. Okay, I like it.
That's me.
I'm really thankful to have all of you as friends, and I'm really thankful to have gone on this journey with you, as crazy batshit as it was. That's definitely gonna it's definitely gonna give me stories to tell people for many, many years. And I love you guys, even you, Juan.
Appreciate it.
I'm sorry for all the shit I've given you this entire time.
I probably deserved it.
Well, some of it, not all of it.
Maybe.
But yeah, I'm just really glad we all got out okay. Cheers, to our crew, our family, and to the people that can't be here. Yeah, I'm not gonna forget them ever. So, yeah.
To new beginnings. For all of us. I love you fuckers.
Oh, fuck yeah.
No matter what happens and who might go on this trek and who might stay behind, or if we get separated, I know we'll always have each other when it matters.
Aww.
Is that everybody? We all
With
got
that, everyone just kind of stares in a line at the Stormbreaker SR2 being constructed, ready to take on whatever uncertainty may lie ahead in this crazy, crazy galaxy of life. The end.
Yeah.
All right. For now. Until the Christmas special.